Good evening, everybody, and welcome for some Civ6 action. We're gonna have tonight Freritos, the brothers, going against Lescar. We're going to see who's gonna get the scar tonight. We do have them going through the pick and ban phase, and I gotta say, the lobby is still not up. They were gonna get to the comms earlier, and I thought they're gonna put a lobby quickly, but no, it wasn't the case. So let's actually see what's gonna happen through the pick and ban phase. I hope you guys see it on the screen here. Yes, we did have the map just chosen. It looks like it's gonna be Pangea Standard Ridges. So let me actually put it up on the screen here so everybody will know that's coming in the game. Standard Ridges, we've seen it a few days ago. It is quite a brawling map, I would call it, right? It has, okay, sure, some seeming possibilities for the players to try to get going, but most of the time you're gonna see them brawl with each other. I do want to say hello there, good tag closing, or I should say good nab on my head. The busy good evening, sir, and welcome. Where did you see that? Also, answer hello there, sir, and good evening. I did also notice Rafifi, bonsoir, monsieur, et bienvenue. We do have Echo Supreme. Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, good evening. Let me actually take a look here. The Beasley was the first one to actually pick up a promotion. Thank you so much, sir. And I do want to say also hello there, Tomel on YouTube, and welcome everybody. Let's get the show on the road. Let's take a look what's going on. We do have Scar on the left side. They're gonna also be the host of the game. Well, if that lobby is gonna go up, and we do have FTLV on the right side with, of course, the choices to go for the ban phase now. It looks like they're actually taking off these civilizations quite quickly, and as you can see, we do have Shaka with Julius Caesar Ethiopia being taken out by Lescar, while on the right side we do have Macedon with Uzetian and Genghis Khan, Mongolia being taken out. So it looks like they're actually taking out all of these bad boys from the beginning, all of the brawling nations here. I would imagine Kublai Khan, Mongolia, and also Montezuma, not to mention Nader Shah, might actually make their way in to this ban phase. But no, wait, they got a surprise for us. They're gonna take down Go. They're gonna take down Gaul over here. Okay, well, the Scar just pulled the civilization that wasn't really on the same profile as the others, right? Let's be honest about this. We do have also Scythia. Definitely that's the same line, right? Damage dealers over here coming into the ban phase. And I do have to say, Lotaro hasn't been touched yet. We do have Basil II, Theodora still in the game. We've seen yesterday how powerful Theodora can be, especially with that Crusade ability. So I would imagine they're still gonna try to pick it up. And I do have to mention, yesterday, did you see the tempo of Cyrus yesterday? Insane, very good. So last ban before the picks here, it looks like Scar is gonna go for Mapuche, Lotaro. Definitely makes sense. And I do see also Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, has been banned by FDLV. BlazeCat Games, hello there, sir, and welcome. I don't know why some AG peeps were telling me word Civ's not broken, you're just bad. When first bans are Genghis, Zulu, Caesar, and Wu. People have a lot of opinions, BlazeCat Games. You gotta, take that into account. They have a lot of opinions. It is what it is. Can you blame them? No. Well, we do have Kublai Mongolia over here on the Scar, picked up as the first civilization, so we will probably see those Kishiks running around on the map. FDLV is gonna go for counter picks here, and we do have Rome, Trajan, and also Hungary being picked up by them on their side. Well, definitely we're gonna see quite a bit of simming being done. We're gonna need to take a look at the map to actually figure out if Hungary will have the option to levy some city-states from across the map and just bonk some opponents. I do see Scar is gonna go for Grand Columbia here, another damage dealer, and well, free general is a free general. The commandant general coming up over there is definitely gonna be nice. We do have another two choices for the bans to go on each side, and I do see also Rafifi mentioning Scar will probably finish by Theodora or Varangian. So you think they're actually going to pick up those last civilizations there? I do have to say they're going to need to reveal their full roster before the last pick of the FDLV will happen. So let's see if they're going to be countered over there, or they're just going to go through. Oh, I see, Georgia. You mean Georgia? So he can counter. How to say, Hungary. Yeah. Varangian, I don't know, but Georgia does seem like a pretty strong pick, especially on this map. The capsules are pretty good to actually take out opponents. Not to mention, you do have quite a bit of a defense over there from those Tsikes. Okay, so it looks like Basil II gonna be taken out by Scar. We do have also Nader Shah and Cyrus being taken out. Both of the Persian nations have been taken out by FDLV on the right side, and we do just notice here there's a single ban to go. Yeah, the music is in the background over there, right? Yes, it is. It is. It just needs to be low enough. It's fine. click. Oh, I need to get my chats in order. Let's see what do we have here. Pop out chat. There we go. There we go. And another one. And yes, indeed, Tomel, we need to open the gates of the Colosseum and let the games begin. Indeed. There we go. Whoa, that's a loud ping. Ah, Montezuma appearing in the ban phase, no surprise there, but Theodora left open. And Poland is actually going to be the third pick of FDLV here. Ooh, Winkersaz might actually run around the map and do some damage. Well, let's actually see what Scott is going to do here with another 2 choices to go. And well, we're waiting. They do need to pick up their full roster. They're gonna need to pick up in sequence over here the third and the fourth pick. And they do have quite a few damage dealers on the other side. It's not gonna be easy to get, how to say, to counter Rome with Hungary and Poland at the same time. Oh my god, if we're gonna see Candy in the game, just making me think of Candy and cookies. It's kinda early. Elephant Guy, also good evening, sir, and welcome. FFA players think this. Oh, about BlazeCat Games comment that some of the players are saying that war civs are not broken, just bad. Oh my god, okay. Oh, Inca. Again, Inca is making its way into the lobby. Pakachuti. We didn't have the pleasure of actually seeing him the last time, right? Too many problems over there in the lobby to actually see him play. But I am looking forward to see if he's going to get those awesome terrace vibes on the Plains Hills. We also need to see a fourth Civ being picked up here by the Scar. That's going to be the last one. And I'm pretty sure they do have the gold. Inca usually does get quite a bit of gold. I'm actually quite curious how they're going to play Inca. If it's going to be the game style of Under the Gun, or is it going to be something else that they cooked up later. There were quite a few changes since Under the Gun actually played Inca in general in the game. BlazeCat also, yeah, I can see war civs not being broken in FFA, because if you were, you're probably not gonna see him up for first, but that does not mean it's not broken to the poor chap you're taking out. Well, to be honest, whoa, wait a second, Sweden's coming in. I think we're gonna have Chuck over here trying to pull off an awesome victory. I do see also Spain was the last choice of Scar, and I gotta say, have you seen how fast they actually picked up Sweden? This might be a run for a culture victory, and for a Diplo victory, and I do have to say they do have a lot of potential for that Diplo victory, especially with Hungary on their side. They're gonna get to Suz quite a few of the cities, get the Diplo favor in, and we do need to see if there was a lobby being placed in the last few. Oh, we do have a lobby. Okay, so we can actually get into the lobby. Christina is getting in, yes sir. Also Montezuma, that seems well at the beginning and then succeeds to get a +8, can easily reach the top first. True, like imagine me not being England, some cringe lord goes turn 25, horse rush with Commandant General on me turn 30 when I open harbors. That is broken. Well, I mean, that's not really broken, to be honest. And that's just the game. You just need to have visibility over your opponent. Then that is where, you know, players actually forget that they should actually have that. Well, let's see. Well, what's happening? Did we get into the lobby? Oh, we actually got onto the correct slot, so we just need to switch around our colors here and actually wait for them to get in. Can we actually take a look at the players? Who do we have in the game? So Aramanis with Valeb, Virgile S, and Zidargor are gonna play today for Lescar, while on the other side we're gonna have Chuck, Pompey, Sprig, and Tirit showing up on the side of the brothers here. I do also notice we're gonna need to wait and see what's going on here. And there's a bit of a change for Tirits. He actually needs to update his mod. I do see he does not have BBM or BBG. Actually, that sounds really bad. He needs to get both mods to make it work. And let's actually see what do we have. I think actually, wait a second, Mount. Yeah, Mount hosted. Okay, got it. He's also streaming right now, and we just need to see them get into the correct slots and pick up their civilization so we can get this show on the road. And we're also gonna need to check their 0ms going forward, actually, because I'm not sure if we're gonna see everybody or not when they do connect into the lobby. Like sometimes I have no idea why, but they just don't get the connection going. That's bro. I don't know. It's very cringe in FFA going all out war on somebody. Well, yes, in nowadays FFA is actually it's cringe because back in the day, everybody was doing it. We were trying to test out the power levels of the civilizations, and there were multiple games, actually multiple games that were won only by war. Basically, somebody would have cleaned the map at some point. In CivFR, actually, you do have you know, the 3-hour games. That's actually a bit different. I should say meta than we do have in CPL, because what they do sim for 3 hours. Sometimes, yeah, there is a warmonger that is trying to actually get some advantages before that time happens, but other times, a lot of the times, actually, like half the lobby just leaves after the 3 hours mark, and everybody else just gets to home stomp basically, which to be honest is not that much of an experience, because again, you're fighting against AI and you're not actually fighting against a human that would actually counter you properly there. So yeah, but the players do enjoy that mechanic. What can I say? It's quite a skill to have, actually, to learn how the mini moves you need to do, or what kind of moves you're gonna need to do, where to place your armies, in which order, in which sequence you're gonna want to take out your opponent's units, and where to actually push your opponent. Not to mention where to defend yourself. Also in base game, maybe it was normal because some warships were broken. Yeah, true. Scythia, Columbia, Genghis, all these guys were disgusting OP in base game. Oh my god, you should have seen Polish Wing Hussars base game. What do you mean? Those bad boys, man, the bad boys. They come out so early. Not to mention Japan over there early game. My god, Gorgo and Gorgo in the base game was taking out civilizations with hoplites. What do you mean? You know, like it's so many civilizations in the base game are extremely good. Like, remember the hoplites getting the +10 instead of the +7 that they have right now next to each other? It is +7, right? They did not go lower. Like, I don't think they went for +5 next to each other. I think it's still +10. And I don't remember if they were like same base strength or a little bit higher, to be honest. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens today. So there we go. Chuck is going to pick up Christina. I was really expecting this because he really likes to actually play these civilizations, the niche ones. We do have Sprig on Trajan. Looks like Aramanis is going to go for Simon Bolivar. But we got a bit of a change over here. Somebody needs to pick up a team 2 on this slot over here. And it looks like Zigargor will actually need to move somewhere else. He's on Lescartim and he should be team 1. Also, Nutria, good evening, sir, and welcome. I mean, Genghis has the same bonus as in base game. Mongolia just can't get free Diplo visibility now. True. Well, I mean, the instant Diplo visibility that you would have gotten in base game by creating a trade trading post in your opponent's cities by sending them a trade route was insane. And I do have to say the immediate reaction of the players was just to declare war on Genghis Khan. So if he did get into the game after he actually got through the ban phase, right, he would have not needed to be banned by the other players. Whoever was meeting Genghis Khan needed to declare war. There was no other way. If you are unlucky that Genghis Khan would actually get visibility on your cities and he would have actually had the opportunity to send the trade route to you, well, some surprise happening over there. Yeah, you send one trader +6 GG. Bow. Yeah, amazing. Fortuna Belli, also good morning, sir, and welcome. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Players getting in. Pompey gonna go Matthias. Kublai Khan China actually being picked up as the first one. And I do see they still did not move. Zidargor is actually choosing Pakachuti on a wrong slot. We still don't know. Well, I guess Tirits actually needs to move with Zidargor. This is the problem, right? Tirits needs to move with Zidargor. Swap? Yeah. Tirits needs to swap with Zidargor. And then choose their civilizations over here. So they do have the correct slots for the team labels. We do go usually for 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, and 2. So we balance out the RNG of, well, getting into the lobby basically. Whoever has the higher slot also will have priority when it comes down to those great people, the wonders, and so on. And you've seen how much it matters to fight for the generals. You've seen how much it matters to fight for those in engineers, the scientists, the early writers, and so on. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Christina here try to get some writers. I'm not that convinced we're gonna see the other one. Who was the other one? There was another one here that was going for culture or could go for culture. Pakachuti, we might see him go. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the game where they do get their spawn going. I don't think Pakachuti is actually gonna go for culture. But anyway, Poland. There we go. Poland. It was actually on FDLV that I was thinking about this. Poland definitely needs a lot of culture because he wants to get to Reform Church as soon as possible, and that is on the civic tree, the culture tree. And there we go. Tiric is actually gonna go and play Jadwiga. We do have Pakachuti on Zidargor, still a random leader that needs to pick up a civilization over here. Don't worry, he will be back, okay? He will be back. Should we put up a prediction for how many remaps? I guess so, right? It looks like we do have a bit of time, so I think we can actually start it up for 10 minutes and see how things are going. I do believe the players are actually fixing their 0 MS right now, and I'm pretty sure they did manage to get the correct mods. Let's actually take a look at the list of mods. Do we have any extras? No, they're only playing with the 4 mods here. Only playing with the 4 mods, which, to be honest, should be actually the go-to method to play. No extra information over there from other stuff. Especially the UI mods actually add so much extra information that the players are benefiting from, which, to be honest, does tend to lower the amount of difference between the players, because the experienced players do actually get all of that experience by playing, by trying out things, and they usually do get like a spider sense, an extra sense over them. It makes the difference. It makes quite a bit of a difference between the players that know what to do, what are the impacts of their choices over there with the policy cards, with the production and so on, versus the players that are more like looking at the UI information and reacting to it in real time. Okay, I think we got everybody in the lobby. Okay. We got this. We got more than 0 MS to everybody in the lobby, and we should be good to go. We just need Valeb and Aramanis to actually pick up a civilization here. Looks like they actually swap slots. Zidargor is gonna get the 4th slot here, and he's gonna go Pakachuti. Okay, so I would imagine he's actually gonna fight for commercials here, for the merchants actually, if he's gonna go so high up. And the Kublai Khan Mongolia is definitely gonna want to get those exclusive points on the generals. I would say that's the way over there for him. We do have Simon here on Valeb, and Philip II is actually going to be played by Aramanis on the second to last slot, while Matthias Corvinus is going to be sent to the bottom over here. He's also going to want to get some merchants, and I'm pretty sure some generals. I'm actually a bit surprised they did put him so low in the lobby, while I was thinking Trajan might actually get this. But to be honest, Rome is so adaptable, they could go either way, it's no problem. So let's actually see what's going to happen in the game. We're starting our engines, and slowly we're going to see the map reveal. Pangea Standard Ridges, Scar versus FDLV. We did have, actually, today I didn't put up the challenge for this. Let me actually take a quick pick over here. Can we see it? Can we see the challenge? The challenge. Let's see, this one, this. Okay. Where's the standings? So Freritos de la Vega has the 2nd slot over here, and Lescar is 2nd to the bottom. So we got a 10-1 team that is fighting at 2-7. Are they gonna be on the same level over here? That's the question. Or FDLV is gonna manage to squeeze this victory also. Well, we do have the map being displayed to us, and let's actually ask chat, where are we going, chat? Are we going left or are we going right? We're going for Matthias Corvinus on Pompey, on Hungary, or are we going on Virgil S on Kublai Khan, Mongolia? That's going to be on the right side. Where are we going, chat? Where? I got Pompey in my sights over here. I got Pompey. We go left. Rafif is making the call. We're just here. Looks like Hungary is gonna have a bit of a problem if he actually settles in place. He's only gonna get that, how to say, that one tile that he's gonna get the extra pull of the Danube bonus. If he moves one turn, he can actually go on to the 1-1. But then he's gonna need to spend quite a bit of his allies gold so he can actually get the deers and, of course, later on the horses and every other tile that he's gonna have around. It's quite expensive to go, how to say, to go here, but I guess he could go across also, right? He could go here. I think one turn is actually useful here. Like, to be honest, I don't think there's any reason that he would actually not want to cross the river. Good evening, Hudne Priester. Hello there, sir, and welcome. We do have him with, unfortunately, the Coco lacking gold here. He's going to have Geneva to go and take out on the northwest. And I do see he's also going to have on the east side Pakachuti here, who's going to be behind the mountains. And to be honest, Johannesburg is here. We might actually see a levy from Hungary coming up on the other side of Inca's empire to try to take him down. I do see also to the north we're going to have Poland, Tirits, that they will actually have a lake in between with 3 tiles at least that they could get cities between. On each side, so they can actually get those Reina trade routes going. While I do see also Spain is going to be on the coast on the northwest side of this map. Spain is probably going to actually stay in that corner, to be honest. Let's take a look at Jadwiga. What do we have? Krakow is going to have quite an array of Mercury tiles in the capital. He's going to have a 3-1 banana, no extra food. While I do notice he's also going to have a pretty good mountain age to actually get those bonuses. Oh my god, this settle over here. Tobacco next to river. You can go iron also. You get the gold, the 1-4-3 tiles over here to get to improve, and of course the tobacco giving you that extra faith, not to mention getting the amenity from the get-go is going to be quite useful for Tirits. We're also going to need to see him settle quite a few cities in the south. Again, he's going to have an ally here on the south, and yeah, there we go. Pompey actually moved across so he can get the pull of the Danube bonus on 4 tiles, not 1 tile. That actually makes quite a bit of a difference. Southeast, I do see Inca is going to have quite a bit of protective territory here because of the mountains and how the lakes are actually present on the northwestern side of his capital, but he is going to have a decent array of these plains hills that he can get those terrace farms on. Let's take a look at Rome though. Rome southeast, quite far away. Bogota is going to be next to him. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a conflict zone in between them. There's no reason for Bogota not to actually attack into Rome here. We do have him with a 3-1-1 base, and it looks like that would be a wine tile. 3 turns for a scout to come out, access to deer tiles, and of course Temple of Artemis is also going to be an option for him to build here for a lot of amenities. We do have plantations and pastures, not to mention camps all around this capital city of Rome. It's going to have also to the north a river to actually go and settle. West side, again, cities that he could actually place towards Bogota with fresh water and pretty good defense. If he does manage to get this position over here, it's going to be quite painful for Bogota to get on this tile because of the double river bonus. Basically stopping the movement and at the same time actually giving more advantages to the ones that are defending. Well, let's actually take a look also in the north. Do we have anything? I guess we do have Mongolia, but he's kind of far away to actually interact with him, and this might be actually a reason to no, look at this. So Montoya, oh my god, this is Sweden. We got him with a scout coming up next turn. He did have the opportunity to settle a 2-1 ivory tile, but he chose to settle in place, and I do see he's gonna have on the eastern side Mongolia as an opponent. There is a 3-tile choke point, or I should say 2-tile choke point that Mongolia can get through. And wait a second, I see Candy in the game. I see Candy in the game.
No Sleep Noviches has joined the round table.
Hello there, sir. No Sleep. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I cannot say the other word. I'm sorry. You know, plus 18 stream. Nutria also plus 4 oligarchy. And the plus 4 if Gorgo has both wildcard slots filled with military policies. Yes, that was insane actually on Gorgo. Yeah, Sweden does have also his second scout coming around. I don't see a wonder for him to benefit from, but I do see quite a few mountains and protective territory, including to the east side. So I'm pretty sure he might actually get to use some of his anti-cav units here on the eastern side to get that going. Possible at Temenaki City in the north, and I do see a decent amount of tiles that he could get to use over there for it. Not to mention Plains Hill cities next to a lot of rivers here on the western side. Then he also has an array of ivory tiles over here on the hills That's a lot of elephants in hills. I gotta say, I haven't seen that many elephants in hills in real life, but I have seen them on flat tiles. So no, it is what it is. They get to storm the territory. Let's go and Philip II. Western side. Does he have a continent split? Yes, he does have actually red continent and green continent next to him. His city in the south over here did actually flood, and from what I do see, he's gonna get another scout out. We do have him with warriors moving towards the north. Freshwater City on the iron tile if he wants to. That's 4 tiles out. That's I guess the min distance. But I would imagine he's going to want to settle his south and his east actually a little bit faster. Yes, I know, second continent over there to the northwest and so on. He doesn't have an ally next to him. No ally. Nowhere. Like nowhere. He might actually get some coastal trade routes here very late in the game with Xanadu, but other than that, he doesn't have a trade route capacity. Also, yeah, base game it was a red card news. Yes, with Oligarchy it's like +3 and then +4 monarchy, kind of good. Yeah, but the thing is, swordsmen also get monarchy. Yes, they do, but man, the hoplites, man. But the hoplites come a lot earlier than swordsmen. That's the problem with them. Okay, what do we have on Simon Bolivar? He's gonna be right next to Cusco, and I see southeast. We do have actually Rome meeting Gran Colombia. Valebe is gonna know about his southeastern opponent, and I do see also in the north, Sweden is gonna get the visibility over the Gran Colombian warrior coming through the river base here. We're gonna also have a banana city for him to settle to the north with 3 bananas right next to his city center, access to a wine tile to get his people happy, and we do have western side actually 3 dice tiles that he could actually get a city next to. A decent amount of fresh water actually over almost every one of these spaces. A wine tile that he could settle northeast, and my nose is actually itching very badly, and I give me a sec. Napkins. I gotta say, whenever I'm talking like a lot, for some reason, my nose itches. It's incredible. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm just gonna have napkins over here to try to get any, like, I don't know, hairs or something that they have, or maybe it's just, you know, mental things. Anyway, let's take a look next on Pacachuti, right next to Gran Colombia on the western side. He's gonna have the front line with Hungary here on the left, and I do see Zidarkor is gonna get the vision over Pompey Scout. I'm pretty sure they're actually gonna meet. Yeah, there we go. They just met each other. Cusco does have a decent amount of food from the citrus and from the banana, with a 3-2 right in his capital. Multiple cities that he could go and place here. Some of them on luxury resources, like the coffee settled towards the southwest or the citrus settled towards the northeast. I'm pretty sure he was also gonna want to settle as close as possible to the mountains, so I wouldn't really take it out from the options that he's gonna get cities over here next to the 2-tile lake, so he can get that fresh water going, not to mention the terraces and everything. I'm actually quite curious how he's also going to try to use his aqueducts to give him some extra production on the farms there. Let's take a look also on Kublai Khan Mongolia, which is gonna have this northeastern spawn. He just got out his settler, and I do notice he did figure out the road to the east side is gonna take him to the ocean. He did manage to pick up a hut, has Pamukkale to settle on the northeast. Quite a few of these quarries that he can get improved for on the gypsums. Actually, I see like 6 of them in his immediate vicinity. Now, I don't see any other quarry that he could get though, but anyway, that's pretty good. He's also gonna have to the west side quite a few cities to go and settle. One on the May style there with 2 horses that he's gonna have available to the south. Another one here if he wants to get closer to Candy, and he will get that option to actually get across the riverside through the desert to get to Sweden. This is gonna be quite interesting if they're gonna pick this map up. And I think we got a little bit of time, right? We can actually get the team labels written on the screen here, so everybody that's joining us will know. We got FDLV on the left side, and I do see Lescar on the right side, so let's actually put up the team labels in order. Let's see, Lescar, there we go. There we go. Gritz gets 1 more wildcard too. Yes, he does. So it's a +4 oligarchy and +5 monarchy. And I do have to say, Gorgo was extremely good in the base game. It's still good. Not as good as before, but it's still good. and you're not taking into account the fact that the half cost, how to say, theater squares. What were there? Hello there, papas. Good evening, sir, on YouTube. Oh, this map is gonna be the map being chosen. We got this. We got this. I got it. Okay, coming back to my idea. What was I talking about? Gorgo getting so combat bonus. Oh, the amphitheaters, the acropolises. The acropolises were insane. There is so much culture that can be generated by Gorgo over there, basically for free, because you do get to build up instead of the monuments. You just get the theater squares, and they work so nicely, get you that those extra writers. Okay, well, let's actually take a quick pick on all of the players here, and take a look at Matthias Corvinus and what is he doing. Now Buddha did actually grab one of the cocoa tiles towards the north to grab some extra gold. We do see him popping out his initial settle, and he's trying to figure out where to go. If he goes east side here, he's actually gonna have a first meeting with one of those scouts. That's not gonna be good, so it looks like he's gonna choose to go western side and try to get the city over here on this river. We do have him also with the southern river that has quite a few spots for his Pearl of the Danube bonus to get going, and I'm actually quite curious, where is he going? On the 1-3, he's gonna have a lot of chops in that city center with 2-2s. Buddha also does benefit from horses in the second ring. Iron in the second ring is gonna be easy for him to get to improve them, not to mention has the ability to try to go for Temple of Artemis. The question is he gonna try to go in Camons quickly or a little bit later? Looks like a little bit later. He's on currency right now, so he does want to get his commercials first and then actually think about any kind of war units against his opponent. Jadwiga towards the north, I do see him actually trying to get the settle spot on the iron tile. This is actually quite interesting that he went towards the northwest. There's not going to be that many tiles that he's going to get to work immediately. Yes, he's going to have a lot of bonuses. Yes, a lot of extra gold, not to mention the era score from settling on Cerro de Potosi, but I still believe that tobacco settle would have been a little bit better. Anyway, we do have Tirits here. Might have actually wanted to get away from the Spanish scouts. He does have one of these holy sites on the right side. That's only going to be a +2, and he did place that on an iron tile. Whenever he's going to get bronze, he's also going to get that one. I don't see him going bronze, so it shouldn't be a problem. Second ring, he does have a horse tile, and I do see he did manage to get his settle over there on the iron tile. Not sure why he actually moved the scout, but I guess, oh, I see, the scout, it just keeps on going through the one tile choke to see what's going on behind the mountains. Got it. Well, we do have also on the east side one of the scouts of Poland bonking Indian warrior. Oh, sorry, not Incan warrior, not Indian warrior. While I do see one who has been placed on that citrus tile, we're going to need to come back and see what's going on over here. Trajan, Arretium got settled northeast, did not go right in the face of his opponent here. Might actually be a bit worried that his opponent will get units out a bit too quickly, and I do see there might be some shenanigans happening here with Rome trying to get a scout against the Grand Colombian settle. He does have a warrior right next to it, but I don't think he's gonna get to touch it. I don't think he's gonna get to touch it. And I think Valeb actually is eyeballing some, like, once. Oh my god, this is a bad settle. Yeah, this is not a good settle. He probably wants to go here or somewhere, right on the western side here. Not here. This, not good. Where production? You know, like, where production? Not even food. Where production? Anyway, now let's take a look here. We do have Rome already starting to upgrade some of his J tiles, getting a third city out in 2 turns, getting his also trader from Arretium. I'm a bit surprised, but you know, it is what it is. We do have him with a builder already in Arretium. And I do see the Rome will benefit from iron in the second ring, with also horses in the third ring towards the northwest. We do have him also with a deer tile, and I did mention Temple of Artemis will be a possibility here, but I don't see him actually going for it. He's discovering bronze working in 4 turns, and he will get the opportunity to place down an early encampment. Okay, let's see what these bad boys are doing. So they're trying to go here. Oh no, Grand Colombia is going to be forced in a bad settle. So check this out, he's actually going to be forced on the aluminium settle, which has a total of 0 2-2s around it. And you do see the warrior of Rome is, yeah, there we go. It's just blocking his movement on the western side. If he would have managed to get onto the hill, maybe there was a chance. But no, Maracaibo did get settled, and you do see that he's going to need to invest some gold into those other 2-2s, especially these ones right on the western side in the second ring. He only has 2, that's it, he doesn't have more. He's going to need to start improving some other tiles here if he actually wants to get more production in that city center. And I do have to say, usually this is quite problematic for a civilization to have its B2 not as good as it could have been. We did have him actually with the possibility to go wine tile to the northeast, and I have no idea why he didn't go this way. He knew about it also. I have no idea why he didn't go towards Namadol. I think the wine settle would have been his perfect B2 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to settle. I mean, what do you need more than this? 4 to settle, amenity, extra gold, a lot of 2/2s, heals and everything. It sounds perfect. Just match made in heaven. And well, let's actually see on Rome. We do have him getting a slinger so he can escort his settler, and moving forward towards Christina in the north here. We do have Montoya and Göteborg. Göteborg already working on a Temenagi in that full march tile city. By the looks of it, he's going to have a few 1/3s that he can actually put up extra production into a Temenagi with one of these sugar tiles to give him the extra food. Now, I do also notice a third city is coming out from Montoya next turn. He does have the opportunity to go and get another city on the eastern side next to the little volcano. How do you even pronounce that? Isn't this I don't know, but anyway, I would have him with a decent amount of settles anyway, and I do have to mention he's going to have multiple biomes. He's going to have access to tundra, he's going to have access to snow in the north. I do see desert on the east side, plains, rainforest. So he's definitely going to get some extra tourism over there on his open air museums. If I remember correctly, the open air museums do get extra stuff. Where was it? +2 culture and +2 tourism for each type of terrain: snow, tundra, desert, plains, or grassland, in which at least one Swedish city is founded. So you can get basically like +10 on each of these. This is amazing. Taking a look also at his strategics, he does have an iron tile right in the capital. He's going to need to get bronze working to improve it, and I do see his horse tile is to the southwest. Now, taking a look at the text, he's going for irrigation in 4 turns. I don't think he actually is going to go for something like holy side play here, so I would imagine he's just going to go the normal way. I do see also we need to move forward towards Aramanis, which did manage to get Zaragoza on that iron tile towards the northwest next to the lake to get the freshwater position. He's going to get a trader out to connect his capital, and he did manage to improve his 2 coastal resources. Now this gives me the idea that he's going celestial navigation because he wanted to get the boost for his harbors. We do have also Aramanis escorting his third city towards the east side somewhere. I would imagine it's going to be next to or right on top of that tobacco tile. We're just going to need to wait and see where is he going to go. He could go north, no problem. There are quite a few city spots over here that are going to be protected in the north behind the mountains with a lot of one tile chokes that I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get going. Yeah, there we go. He's actually going north. He's going somewhere around here. Might go here on the main tile. Oh my god, +6 campus, +4 campus. The geothermals are in perfect position here to give him a lot of adjacency towards his campuses. Aramanis is also going to benefit from iron in the first ring. We do have his horse style already improved in the second ring of Madrid, and I do see he's now going to have more horse styles towards the northeast. There's another one here which is a bit far away from Zaragoza, while in the south, nothing. Just nothing. Okay, later on resources like oil or coal, but he doesn't have any of the early strategics available for him to the south of Madrid. Let's take a look at Valeb and how is he going to want to play this. Looks like Rome's warrior is still in his borders. Taking a look at the cities of Gran Colombia, we do have monuments coming out from Bogota and Caracas, not to mention Maracaibo is going to get one of those builders out. He really needs to invest into this city, like at least one tile he needs to invest into this city. We do have Bogota benefiting also from an iron tile in the third ring. That's very expensive for him to actually get going, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to get the goal for this one also. Now, while I don't see any horses, did he settle? Oh, wait a second. The horses are third ring out towards the southeast. That's where his horses are. It kind of feels like he actually moved here, but I don't think he moved. Did he move? Like his initial settle, because both of his strategics are kind of far away and in opposite directions. I don't think he moved. I think he actually did, how to say, did spawn like this. That's quite expensive. That's very expensive. Like what, 60 gold for each of these resources? That's very expensive. Taking a look at Pacachuti, we do have him right next to Gran Colombia on the left side. He started putting down his campuses, a +2 and a +4 here in between the mountains, while his third city is moving on the eastern side between, guess what, other mountains. He's gonna have some terrace farms, but he does need to get bronze working. He's gonna need to get the rainforest shops. He cannot actually put those terrace farms over here. I would imagine it's not gonna be hard for him to actually get his golden age with the Capac Nan and also the terrace farm, this shouldn't be hard. We do have him with extra food from bananas in the capital, monuments coming around for the extra culture, with an iron tile here in Cusco, right in the first ring. He's also gonna have horses somewhere, but I can't see them. So they're fourth ring out towards the south, but I don't think that was the first horse he did. It might be underneath the campus. I don't know, because I don't see any other in the capital city of Cusco. And that fourth ring tile, the horse tile to the south, is not going to get into his empire's borders anytime soon. That's too far away. Also, my thunder, hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, is like the French E. Oh, I see. So what you are saying over there, what was it? I totally forgot where I saw that name, but anyway, thank you, my thunder. What can I say? Also like the English EU, okay, almost. Oh, I see. So it is kind of EU. Almost got spawned from Spain. Well, almost, but I gotta say these mountains are actually stopping him from getting quite a few tiles there. Let's take a look at Simon Bolivar, and by the looks of it, we do. No, sorry, on Kublai. We need to take a look at Kublai. Already the triple encampment setup coming out from Virgil S. We do have builders coming up in 2 turns from Xanadu, City Triangales, to give him the extra production towards his initial district in a city center, the first one. He did manage to get a trader going towards Candy, and this is a question because Poland does benefit from the relics, and of course if you do manage to like inch forward with 1 or 2 relics, it's gonna change the entire game of Jadwiga for the rest of the game. So I don't know if they're actually gonna want to seize Candy as quickly as possible or just take out Candy as quickly as possible. We do have Tirits already with one of these envoys in here benefiting from the extra faith. I don't see him benefiting from anything else though. He did manage to get a religion that's going to be reliquaries and pilgrimage. That's why I was thinking he definitely will have quite a bit of extra advantages if he does manage to get that going. Now, I do see Al Malik is going to get that encampment in 6 turns. He does have access to these horses towards the south. And while in the capital city, he's going to have an iron tile in the second ring. Also, 2 horse tiles, 1 in the second and 1 in the third ring. Okay, I mean, it's not that expensive. He just needs to get a builder out to start improving them. And I gotta say, again, Etemenangi City will look very good over here. We do have quite a few plantations, camps, and pastures for him to improve so he can get all of those amenity bonuses. Good city spots also on the east side to get a decent empire going, even if he is opening up with the triple encampment setup. That's still gonna mean quite a bit of production, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get the timing going for his opponent, right, for Sweden, before Sweden is gonna get his unique unit. What was the unique unit? I mean, in my mind is the Foot Clan, but I'm pretty sure it's not the Foot Clan. The Carolean, that's the unique unit. Also, I learned the umlaut, the 2 dots on top of the O, A and U in German was originally small e, which was abbreviated of E, U. Okay, you can still see some occurrences of the in French, like the sir. I see, yeah. Or the buff, right? Yeah, buff. The trema in French, which is the same accent as the umlaut, has a completely different origin and purpose. It's a simple syllable separator. Okay, so let's take a look over here on the map if we do have some new pantheons. It looks like God of Clansman has been picked up by Sprig, and he is also gonna start off with the triple encampment setup. I do see he already finished 2 of them, getting the 3rd one from Puteoli. He did put the Pompeii city right next to this volcano here, and I just remember when I saw the extra all. Was it here? No, I'm pretty sure there was a volcano somewhere that had an extra O. Here? This one? No, Hararo. I didn't see the extra over there. Anyway, I don't see any pantheon here in Hungary. Let's see if Sweden did manage to pick up a pantheon. No, I would imagine he's really gonna want the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes for the extra production in Göteborg alongside the Temenanki. We do have him getting his monuments out, and I do see he just bought a 3rd ring tile for a campus here from Montoya. We're 10-23 and the players are still gathering their era score for the golden ages, but most of them did manage to get enough of it. Valet, by the looks of it, will have a bit of a problem. We did have him with a very weak second settle here. He did manage to invest into a 2-2 base, a 2-2 tile, I mean, and I do see he started improving some of these cattle tiles so he can get the extra food going. That city is 3 pop and it only has a single tile to work. We do have him with a monument that will allow him to get the next points of culture, which will allow his city to grow a little bit faster around the tiles here. With Moksha establishing the capital, we're going to need to wait for him to get a pantheon. On Inca, God of the Forge. Whoa, God of the Forge on Inca. He's quite scared of Hungary, I gotta say. This kind of feels like he's quite scared of Hungary. We do have him with a triple campus setup this time around, with a +3 here, a +2 over here, and Wanuku did go a +4. And that's gonna be a decent amount of science extra over the other civilizations when he's gonna manage to finish these. Not to mention he's gonna get Moksha for the extra culture in Cusco. That looks good right now. God of the Forge misclick. It might have been a misclick. I don't know exactly. Anyway, we do have Aramanis here, also Philip II. What do we have here? Settler moving towards the south. We do have a builder that's going to start improving stuff. Another one in Zaragoza that's going to start improving stuff. God of Open Sky. He went for the extra culture from his pastures, not actually for something for these, you know, the extra culture on coastal resources or the extra production from God of the Sea. I do see Barcelona did get settled on that May style, and he does have access to very good campuses. But since he did start off with celestial navigation, he's going to first put down his harbors to actually get these bonuses going. Has no place in Barcelona to actually place one of those, and I do see him actually going for archery right now. He might be worried that he's gonna get attacked by horses instead of going for his campuses to try to get these down. I do have to say right now that he's also trying to not discover extra districts so he can get the discount going. He wants to keep in check this discovery of new districts available for him. Also scout pre-builds into Warakax, man, the Warakax are the meat shield. Are scouts military units? No, actually, they're a different type of category. No God of the Sea, no, he didn't. He just went for the extra culture of Open Sky here. I guess he does have a decent amount of passions, but I wouldn't really say it's enough for Open Sky. Like 1, 2, 3, and that's it. 4. Ugh. 1/1 sheep tile. Ugh. Ew. Oh man. Anyway, let's take a look at the others. What pantheon did we have on Poland? Poland went for religious settlements. Okay, and of course he's going to double his city count quite quickly. He did manage to get a third city moving southeast, getting a builder out, and another city from Wrocław that is gonna need to find a place. If he might go May style to the northeast, he might actually come towards the southwest here to get a city on the river. Spain does have a scout trying to figure out where Poland is going to want to get his settles going. Also Moksha in the capital city of Montoya to get that extra culture. God of War and Plunder for Hungary. Again, his commercials are going to start to be finished quite quickly. We do have him getting a builder out from Montoya, and I do see he's turning a commercial from Esztergom. Debrecen is going to want to finish the the monument before he's actually gonna get that going. And we do have Hungary also deploying Amani in the city of Geneva. Okay, that city is towards his opponent here, towards the northwest of Spain. But I do have to mention he's gonna figure out where, if he didn't already, where Johannesburg is, and that is a much more valuable city to try to have get to Suz, and also allow it to build a lot of units so you can actually attack Inca and at the same time Gran Colombia in his weakest city. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Rome, we did see God of Craftsman finishing the third in Camo next turn. Still no Pantheon on Gran Colombia. Mongolia, City Patrian Goddess, fourth city coming out from Xanadu, finishing the trader towards Candy, while he did start to improve his strategic resources, especially those horse tiles. Is this going to be the turn that Sweden is getting his Pantheon? Where do we have him? In the score tab, he's 0 faith. Oh my god, wait a second. He's not going to get a Pantheon if he's 0 faith right now. We do have him finishing that campus in Montoya, and I do see he's missing just 2 points of era score to get the golden age. He should get it from the splendid campus, no problem there. Wait, it's just not melee or ranged or cav is probably what Michael meant. Yes, the recon units, so they're basically a different category. Understood. I guess it makes sense for military units as well. He has 3 enemies around, and they will all be afraid now of the Warakax. Man, I can't wait. If they do manage to get some Warakax action going, we're gonna have a party tonight. Man, those guys are so annoying. Moksha establishing also in Montoya here from Sweden, and of course we're gonna need to give them a bit of time to get through the tiles here, to get through the... Wait a second. We got horses. We got horses coming out. Where is Rome? Rome is 2 turns archery. And he's going 4th city. Is he going to go 5th city? No. He's going Ancestral Hall, guys. Rome actually wants to go wide here. I mean, he does have a decent amount of settlers, to be honest. Like, even southwest, he's gonna get some settlers with fresh water. East side here, gonna get his feet into the water and try to trade with Mongolia in the north. Not a problem. But what happened to Virgil? Virgil! Virgile! Oh my god. He needs to come back. He really needs to come back into the game. Yeah, in Camels it was Testra. I was totally thinking he's gonna go Warlord's Throne over here. Is this a misclick? This might have been a misclick. Yeah, we might need to actually ask Sprig later on in the game. But anyway, I did mention Bogota did start off on his horse production, and this is dangerous. We've seen it earlier being talked about in the chat over here. BlazeCat Games was like, whoa, broken Civ, man. If you get horses 10-25, that is a problem. And as you can see, we do have horses coming out from Bogota 10-26, so they will be out in 10-28. That's they're only gonna take a few turns to actually cross the rivers to get to Rome. But to be honest, there is a good defensive screen over here of lakes and mountains, not to mention a volcano, to help defend the city of Puteoli. Is that even defendable, actually? Is the city of Puteoli defendable? Because you get two catapults here, one single night, and boom, that city's dead. What is he gonna do? I guess he can place a line of defense on this other side, but that might not be enough. We'll see. You misunderstood me. The context was in FFA when your opponent's playing a naval civ. Well, I mean, catching them with their pants down, it happens all the time. I don't know. In Teamers, of course, Colombia is not as broken because your opponent able to focus on defending you without having the burden of simming first. The burden of simming. Wow. The burden of simming. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, not sure what happened with the boy here. Oh well. I gotta say, this is did you guys see the numbers for Civ7? Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Okay. Explain to me this, by the way. Let's switch it up. What do we have? Let's switch it up, guys. Explain to me this. How is this possible? You see the numbers right here? How is this possible? You see the numbers right here, right? Like 9.4, 7.7, 4.6, 3.9, 2.2, 1.8, and that's K, right? That's thousands. Right? Guys, BlazeCat Games. You like math, right? Rafifi, you like math. You like to make connections, right? Explain to me this. I don't know. I'm not a math guy. But how is this possible? No, not the viewers. I mean, 0 players in the game. 0 player impact in the game from so many streamers. 0. So like last week difference between weekend, like Friday to Sunday, 28,000 to 34,000. So 66,000 were coming up. Here, last peak yesterday was 21,000. Peak today, 2,300. 23,000. You know I'm not talking about that, right? BlazeCat. Can you explain what is that lead special streamers? I don't understand. I have no idea. Echo Supreme. No idea. Okay, looks like Zidargor is saying that Virgil has arrived, so we're just gonna need to wait for him to get into the game. St. Patrick's Day, all hungover. Yeah, might be. Trust me, as someone who watches a ton of gameplay I do not own, it's not that correlated. This is one of those, trust me, bro. It's Mon guess starting early. I don't know. I don't know what that Mon is. What are you talking about Monday? I also hope Blazehair games, you realize if there's no correlation, the numbers do not make sense anymore. Because there needs to be a correlation between the two. There's no other way. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, there are only two options, right? There really are only two options. Two conclusions to what I just showed you. So many Civ7 viewers are not necessarily players. Oh, yeah. Basically, it's a multivariate correlation. Okay. Call it as you want. Playing is for the stupid, just watching is what smart people do. Cake W, Echo Supreme. You know half of what I'm talking. I mean, I took statistics lessons also, and I also have friends in the advertising community which basically tell me the same thing. These numbers don't make sense anymore. The moment I find Civ7 too hard to follow to be interesting to watch, yes, I agree, Fortuna Belly. You need to play it, and that's the thing, right? You need to play it. Do you know how many people on the stream like came in the last 2 years or 3 years telling me that they just want to play as I am talking, as the players are playing basically in the game and I'm talking? That's the same reaction. Okay, so we got a player back in the game. We might actually need to relobby, but hopefully not. We do see also Spain did manage to get a site on one of the scouts of Poland here in between the mountains. Poland indeed is going to go for that may settle towards the north and going to get a city out quite quickly. Gizno, the third city, did get settled southeast, and well, I guess he's going to need to actually get his religion there, but it's fine. Let's do a countdown here for them. I do see also finally the commercials in the city of Montoya is starting to get built. How is this? Wait a second, what is this Montoya city? Shouldn't it be the city of Buda for you know, Hungary's capital, etc.? No? Okay, there we go. He renamed it, yeah, but there are two cities of Montoya. That's what I mean, because we did have another one. Where was it? It's here? Yeah, this. Look at this. Montoya city in Sweden and Montoya city in Hungary. Are we going to have Montoya here in Rome? No. Oh my god, Sprig did not actually rename his city. Bad. Anyway, we do have him getting another settler here from Aretium. Looks like he's gonna get a few slingers to fend off the attack, and he will definitely need to upgrade them into archers. We do have the first horse here from Bogota, and I would imagine Gran Colombia is gonna want to chop a few more. He does get another one from Maracaibo, but that's 4 turns to finish. That's a long wait. And taking a look over here on Gran Colombia, we do have him going for state workforce. I do think he actually has the military tradition card in maneuver for the first 50% production towards horses. Now we do also have the Roman warrior that is trying to get out of the way over here, but also will want to actually flex his defense. Why do we have a pause? Oh, they want a relobby because they do not have the pantheons? What? Okay. Wait. I guess it is what it is. Hello, Muzdrat. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Washto, good evening, sir, and welcome. I hope I actually pronounce your name correctly. Montoya is a meme. Got it. When does the CWC start? In the later part of April, sir. We have the qualifiers going on right now, and this is one of the games from the qualifiers. FDLV versus Lescar in the Division 1 of CivFR Squadrons. And we're also gonna need to take a look tomorrow at the CPL Premier League. We're gonna have Unlucky, I think, going against Boomer Gaming. Don't quote me on that. I actually need to take a look at the server here. I think I need to take a look quite in the bottom for. Give me a second. Where was it? Schedule. There we go. Yeah, it's Unlucky versus Boomer Gaming, and it's gonna be a bit earlier in time. It's gonna be 1700 compared to the normal 1930 GMT that we do use. Unlucky is from the Baroque Works. Baroque Works? Baroque Works? What was that? What's that Baroque Works? Well, we do have more than 0 MS to everybody, and hopefully we're gonna get in without any problems, because anyway, Victor O, good evening, sir, and welcome. How long has FDLV just used FDLV instead of Frerito? I think they're actually bouncing around between the two. I don't think there's a, how to say, they have a rule or something on it. I think it's just whoever writes it is gonna have in his mind either FDLV or Freritos to, you know, get the name out, and that's it. You don't watch the One Piece? What? You don't watch what? Not sure what you said over there, Blazeker Games. Oh, I'm not touching buttons. Actually, I'm thinking of going to the toilet, to the bathroom really quickly. I guess I'm gonna need to wait until the pause. One Piece is anime. Oh, I see. Also, Echo was mentioning about Grok. You can just drop files to the chat window and multiple files at once also. Yes, but you do have a limit of how many files you can actually drop as an unpaid user, just like ChatGPT has. Quite unfortunate. To be honest, I dislike the stupid and naive behavior of Luffy. Who's Luffy? It would be fun if he was a bit more mature in behavior and kind of smarter. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the One Piece thing? Okay. What is this? Also, Baroque OS is from One Piece, like second arc or so. I see. And when you're talking about second arc, you're talking about second series? Okay. Also, where is the Glor Pipe? I don't know where the Glor Pipe is, but we did manage to get into the game without any double loads. Perfect. I do have to mention at 10:31, Gran Colombia is going to get his Commandant General for free. And we do have him still getting a few more horses. We do need to see if Rome is actually going to react to this. He keeps on going to build his Ancestral Hall here in 2 turns. And we do have him chopping it out, actually, getting a builder on one of those deer tiles to get it faster. He's gonna get a builder whenever he's gonna settle a new city, and I'm sorry, but we're getting under attack over here by some machine screaming outside of the house over there. It looks like we're also gonna have towards the north, Mongolia managing to get his fourth city, moving towards the city of Candy. Third ring, also I should say 3 times for Moksha to get into the city of Xanadu, while Mongolia is gonna start improving also his iron tiles here soon. Now we do need to see if he's gonna wanna get here. I do also notice Habub has been present into the game and did manage to get a 3-3 tile here. We do have also a 3-2 next to Al Malik for him to get that extra food going. 3 turns for Temenaki to finish in the Swedish cities. We do not have him yet managing to get the extra faith per turn. So you do see he's on 0 faith, and he does have 0 faith in the bank also. He's not getting a pantheon anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be happy with that at Temenanki. There is a Mongolian warrior that is trying to scout out what's going on here around his cities, and of course he's seeing Montoya. Oh, another one. We got another city, Montoya. So it's Montoya with 1A, and there's another city called Montoya with 2 A's, and another city, Montoya, with 3 A's over here into the northwest. I think 150 is like third arc already. Oh, second arc is like within earliest 100 to 150 episodes. You're talking about the arc of the story, basically, or something? Because 100 to 150 episodes is a lot of episodes. What are they, like 5 minutes each or something? We do have settlers coming up also from, oh my god, another city of Montoya, from the Polish capital. Looks like we're gonna also need to get okay. Never mind. Malm is just gonna do a 3-2-1-0. Boom! Get going. It's over 1,000 episodes. Oh my god, man. They're like 20 minutes episodes. Wow, 1,000 episodes. 1,000 episodes. That is insane. Do we have 4 cities coming from Hungary? No, he's going for the commercial hub investments. Looks like he really wants to get Ifadlan, and since he did manage to finish his commercials, I see one finished, and the other ones are gonna finish quite soon. We're gonna see him getting to finish. How to say, getting the merchants quite quickly, since nobody's gonna make competition here. Inca is about to get Hypatia. We do have him as the first scientist, and I do see Inca is only 2 turns away from recruiting that for a free library and extra science from those libraries. I do see also Mongolia is starting to get a decent amount of regional points. Also Rome, both are on 3, and they do need another 5 turns to actually get the first generals out. And of course, as Commandant General from Gran Colombia is going to be for free here. We do need to see how quickly these horses are actually going to get into the front line, and how quickly the Grand Commandant General will also get here. At the moment, oh my god, Rome is still building settlers. Oh, Rome is still building settlers, guys. I think I'm gonna need to put up a quick prediction over here. He's still building settlers. I was expecting something else, not settlers. Prediction. Let's get the prediction going. Choose an outcome. Wait, 0 remaps, right? We had 0 remaps on the prediction previously, and I do need to get the other prediction going for who will win. On the left side we got Freritos, or I should say FDLV, and on the other side we got Scar. And let's put it for a 15-minute submission period, because if we're gonna have a push from the mighty, the great Valeb, the Grand Colombian leader, we might see Rome succumbing to the pressure. We do have an archer coming up from Puteoli, and I do see there is a builder with a single charge available in Puteoli, another builder in Rome with a single charge there, and there is a settler coming out from Rome that might actually get chopped over here with the stone tile if he has masonry. We do have also a campus coming out from Aretium that's going to be only a +2, and I do have to mention we are still 2 turns away from seeing the golden age is being picked up. Everybody in the lobby did manage to get their golden age, including Valeb, which was very close to not getting it. Second horse is out. We got a third one coming up next turn, and Caracas is gonna get a fourth. I would imagine he's gonna start crossing the rivers over here to try to get into this land of Rome towards the south. This would be his only way in undiscovered, right through the cattle tiles towards the south of Rome, and try to hit Rome from the south. I don't think it's a good idea to actually go in between the hills, or I should say in between the city of Rome and the lake over here, mostly because, well, it's tight. It's very tight. In some situations, I get it. You like tight spaces. In this situation, I don't think tight spaces are good. You know what I mean? Yeah, also, Hiruzen Peak, a jealous person, worse than Danzo. I don't know either of those. He destroys his teacher's clan, Senju and Uzumaki. And also destroyed Uchiba because he felt inferior. Ooh, that's actually kind of bad when you feel inferior like that. Yeah, that's kind of bad. We do have Setter coming out here from Mongolia, getting that 4th city to the west side. His government Plaza is going to finish in Shana doing 2 turns, and he did place it in a way that he's not actually getting right now any bonus points. He did open up with encampment, so definitely other priorities. The city of Sweden, the 2nd city of Sweden, is going to finish at Temenaki just now, and of course he's going to start grabbing more tiles, and at the same time will start to improve his tiles with the builders getting the farms, so he can actually get that extra science going, not to mention the production. We do have him already with 3-3 tiles here, and 3-2 tiles, and I do see a 3-3-2 sugar tile that he's also going to have there. 2 turns for a builder to start improving. Montoya getting, or I should say the capital city of Sweden, getting Magnus, and I do see also builders, more builders. We do have a pillage over here. Hungary did manage to get into the tiles of Inca onto that +4 campus and did pillage it. Actually, that's a +3 campus. This was the +4 campus in Huánuco. The commercials are coming around here from Inca also. He did choose to get Hypatia quickly, and of course we're going to need to see him getting that free library and increasing his science adjacency. He does have 21 right now, or science output, not adjacency. 21 science and 17 culture. That's the most science that we do have in the game. And of course we're going to see next turn him picking up the Pantheon. Wait, what happened to what? Okay, so he's not going that way. He's not gonna cross the river to actually get onto the cattle tile. He's just scouting around. Got it. This gives so much time to sprig, by the way. This gives so much time to sprig. Let me actually take a look. So the horse would have been here this turn. Another turn would have been here on the horse tile, and he would have been managing to get, at the time as Sprig was getting his horses out, as in a technology, he would have already managed to take out one of the archers over here of Rome. And then the commandant general gets out over here. We're probably going to see one from Rome pretty soon. One of those generals, he just needs 2 more turns and he's going to passively get this. I don't see a 3rd civilization trying to get the points there. We also do need to see these other cities going somewhere. Rome is going to send one towards the south, one towards the northwest, also towards Namadol. While Mongolia is getting scouted around by the Roman city, or by the Roman scout. I don't think that's going to be that big of a problem, especially for the Mongolian archer being over there. We do have also a scout from Sweden that is keeping an eye on the choke point between him and Mongolia, so he's not gonna get surprised. Let's take a look at Matthias Corvinus here, because we do have the choices for the Golden Age being picked up. At the moment he didn't, but I do see he did manage to get a few units from Geneva levied, so he gets that extra envoy, getting a market in Estergom. Montoya, his capital city, did not actually get that going. Buddha is gonna get Liang over there, and he's gonna try to increase the food or I should say the food output, and of course the production output of all of these tiles. And he does have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 resources, 12 resources, with amazing the 3rd ring here for him to get that extra food bonus and the extra production. Not bad at all. He's also gonna need to start getting some more chops over here, especially the deer and the 2-2 base to the southwest of his capital city, so he can actually start placing down more of these districts. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna want a government plaza here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want also a campus in between, or maybe a theater square would work nicely for him also. He did choose to go for Pembrashe and Voice. No military units at this point in time. A 4th city, Kyosek, did get settled into the southeast towards Anshan, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to get Johannesburg. Johannesburg is very important for the attack of against Inca. Okay, horses coming around from both sides. We got Rome here in Puteoli putting another horse in the front line. Gran Colombia is sending a horse here towards Namadol, but he's going to get spotted, while we do have a secondary wave of horses going towards the south. That's another 5 horses that are coming out from Bogota and Caracas. Oh, sorry, Maracaibo. Caracas is going to get a 3rd one also. That's a lot of horses. This looks like it's an all-in from Valeb. And let's take a look at Jadwiga, and then we're going to come back to the war here. Wroclaw is going to get his encampment out. I do see monuments in the north, and also Odin Chamber being chosen as the first specializing building of choice in the government plazas in the capital. We do have a 5th city also moving to the south of Wroclaw here, and he's gonna get onto the rivers, not bad. And while I do see he's starting to improve quite a few of his cities, we do have him at the moment with 41 points of faith, 15 science, 22 culture, and 50 points of production. I don't think he's actually gonna go against Spain anytime soon. He will probably want to hit the wing hussar timing against Spain, so we're gonna need to keep coming back to see what's going on, what is his development, how quickly he can get there. Rome is on 16 science and 37 culture, 5 cities strong, has units from his opponent here from Gran Colombia, starting to actually, well, get positions. I would say he's starting to get positions. Whoa, Muzra, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I don't know what you threw over there, but thank you so much, sir. Looks like it's gonna be a war on Lamador here from Gran Colombia, trying to get that city state down before it gives way too many bonuses to a nation in the game, like Spain. Definitely, Spain doesn't need more culture. We do have Gran Colombia also starting to get his sources out to the south, and this might be something important, right? Because we do see already Sprig is getting his sources towards Namadol. He might think this is the major attack, when in fact we do have Pain squad coming in from the southwest of Puteoli that might actually get into Rome, which has a total of 0 defenses, like 0 horses. It has an archer. Okay, that's a defense. Okay, I'm sorry, that is a defensive unit. Taking a look also on Sprig, we do have him with 61 points of production, going for currency in 4, and I do see he does have Magnus in the capital for more horses to be chopped. He did send his Great General towards the north, which is kind of surprising that he's sending it towards the north instead of actually grabbing it in the southwestern city. Starting to chop a few more horses from Aretium. I do see another one is coming out from Puteoli next turn, and I do want to take a look at the damage between them. Since his general is not onto the front line, we're going to need to see if the Roman horses are actually going to get caught out of position. Pingal also established in Puteoli, while he did manage to get Moksha in the city of Aretium. Governor Plaza already has a specializing building of choice, and he did manage to get quite a few builders with that choice, one in Cume, one in Ostia. And Hanging Gardens is getting chopped, not units, he's chopping Hanging Gardens, 3 turns to get that going. Let's take a look at Cristina also, 3 cities strong, at Temenaki finished, farms coming around, chopping his deer tiles and getting his audience chamber in the capital city. He is also putting a bit of production from the 3rd city into some of these settlers and trying to get an encampment here from his 2nd city. He's gonna need one of those medieval Renaissance generals because he definitely won't have enough points or time to get one of these 30 pointers. We already had 2 of them recruited, one by Mongolia, one by Rome, and I would imagine we're gonna see another 2 recruited before we're gonna see Sweden over here for some projects. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe we're gonna see him actually step on this and try to get as many chops out as possible. Chuck is on 20 science and 29 culture. He is putting an encampment training project in the northeastern city, so we might actually see him chop one, at least one. That's gonna put him in the race, back in the race. Well, let's actually take a look also on Aramanis, 11 science and 31 culture on Philip II. We do have 2 turns for Wallstone to finish from his capital. 5th city coming around from Zaragoza, probably gonna get moving either on the river towards the northeast or that towards that turtle tile towards the northwest. We do have him also quite far away, but not that much, from Poland, and of course we're gonna need to see how he's gonna try to actually plug these jokes. He does need to get cities here so he can actually defend properly against the Polish attack, which will come. There is no issue about that. There is no question about that, I should say. Holy site in Barcelona, I do see Magnus is established there. We do have him about to chop the campus position, which is a +6 campus. He does need a 4th population to put a 2nd district there, but it shouldn't be a problem. 48 points of production right now. Does seem like he's on par with everybody else in the game. Okay, Pain Squad is coming in. They got spotted. The archer just spotted one of the horses of Gran Colombia. We do have also the Gran Colombian units about to take down Namadol here. And it looks like Valeb is going to get that city under siege. And is going to probably take it down next turn, by the looks of it. We do have also Roman horses with the generals arriving in the city of Cume, which might actually pull off a counterattack against the Gran Colombian units. You do see that at the moment Gran Colombia is stopping his advancement here in units in trying to get his campuses out for that extra bit of science that he can actually squeeze out, while his horses are moving southeast. I gotta say, Sprig is not seeing this. This is very weird, actually. So, as in, Sprig is not reacting to this, not seeing this, not reacting. There we go. Namadol got taken out. The builder also got taken first of all by Gran Colombia and then back by Rome. Now we do have a 2 builder that is just gonna be well, back in the Roman hands there soon. Yeah, okay. We do need to see also 11 science, 25 culture on Valeb, 40 points of production, Moksha in the capital, Pingala second city. This still looks to me like an all-in over here from Gran Colombia, and he's gonna try to follow up probably with a courser attack against his opponent here, Rome. Rome definitely has a lot of culture, and he's gonna have quite a bit of science when he's gonna get to plug in Pingala later on. Zidargor, 25 science and 30 culture on Pembrash and Voice. There is still 3 cities on Inca, and we do have commercials coming up from Wilka Waman. 3 times for a settler from Cusco, while I do see the builders are starting to improve his land here. We do need to see a lot more cities coming around. He did choose to slow down. He did choose to stay on as little production as possible on 38. As you can see, he's kind of low in the lobby, right? Compared to his opponents here, which are basically more than 50, except Chuck on 46. But again, city count is the problem there, not something else. We do have also Virgil S with Pembrash and Voice, 15 science, 33 culture, getting his general to scout around Candy, and I still don't actually know if Candy is going to get soused over here. No, not yet. He's still not getting soused. We do have Magnus establishing in Hami, Southwest. Shanadu is going to get Victor in there. Also an Ordu, so he can start getting more of those general points, not to mention get the extra speed on all of his cav units built in the city that has an encampment with an Ordu. That will be a lot of them that are going to come out, but he does need his stirrups to actually put enough pressure on his opponent. Chuck is sending one of these scouts of his to see what's going on in Mongolia cities. We do have the first horse appearing here, and of course the scout immediately moves back. He's like, nope, I'm going back into the desert. It's fine there. They know me. We do have Virgil here also with 54 points of production. Campus is coming around next, so he can get that extra science alongside the culture he's gathering with Pembrash and Voice. Okay, so a few horses from Rome got into the south. Namadol got raised to the ground. 2 horses died over there from Gran Colombia. Also, Pamukkale is known to Leskar. This one? That's a good question. Yes, they do know about Pamukkale. Yes. They also know about Antananarivo to the northeast there in the corner. Okay, Gesno getting Victor there in 2 turns. We do have also Oracle coming up from Wroclaw, and horses coming from the capital city of Poland right now. There are no horses from Spain to speak of at the moment on the field, but he is starting to get a few of them also, and I don't see an encampment yet, so we don't have a general. We do have an encampment from Poland, which is going to be quite fine to get to use his medieval renaissance units. We're going to need to see how many points and how many projects is he going to want to get. Sweden did manage to finish that first project. He's on 23 points at the moment, trying to get another one in 2 turns here, because I mean he doesn't manage to make that many points there. He did also get Lady of the Reeds and Marshes as a Pantheon for the extra production in that B2, which is already on 19.7 points. For comparison, his capital is only 14 points of production here. Yeah, we do have 7 turns for Temple of Artemis to also come out from the capital. He will have the opportunity to chop it or put at least a few more points of production into it from a few chops. I do see he does want to get the 2 forest chopped for Temple of Artemis, while this one I think he's gonna go and improve the seal tile, to be honest. Now that would be his first seal tile, and that will give him an sorry, excuse me, he does have to already improve towards the northwest. Anyway, library is coming in for the extra science. We do have a 5th city, 3rd moving towards the southwest, the 4th city moving east side, and we do have also him without any units. He doesn't have a classic unit, so his cities are 12 garrison strength. This is quite dangerous, especially with Mongolia next to him. Mongolia still getting his infrastructure. It's fine. He's probably going to want to take out Candy by the looks of it. If Poland is not going to want to use it, might as well give it to Mongolia. And they're on opposite teams anyway, right? I think it's pretty good for Mongolia to actually get this city center for himself. That's a free religion. It did build a holy site and has a shrine in it also. We do need to see also in the south what's going to happen here with the units of Gran Colombia actually getting into the borders of Rome. It forced Rome to actually get a massive amount of units here, 2, 4, 6 of these horses with 1 legion at least, not to mention a few archers to push them back. It doesn't seem like the Gran Colombian units can actually do anything here. Now, we did have him in the wrong moment of time, basically, to be honest. I think he was at the wrong moment of time, peering to the south. Not bad that he actually took out Namadol. That's a pretty good win over there, but yeah. I also see that Gran Colombia is starting to switch his production in his capital from actually finishing those campuses for the extra science. He does want right now to get another wave of forces. He's very worried that he's going to lose his military here on the borders of Rome, or I should say in the borders of Rome. Might actually get a few chops. We do have, oh no, hanging gardens did actually finish in the city of Rome. Interesting. Interesting. What's going on here? Still no unit. Hungary did manage to get Marcus Licinius Crassus, and I'm pretty sure he got Fadlan also at the beginning. Yes, he did. We did have Inca picking up Hypatia, while I do see Hungary is going for Coleus here. He's on 9.2 great merchant points at 10, while Inca is only on 2 points. That's it. 2 points, that's it. Great Admiral here for Spain. He's the only one actually making those points, and we do have Inca with Sweden starting to actually be competitive when it comes to the scientist screen. Rome is also coming close. Mongolia also getting his campuses down. The same can be said about Hungary here. We do have the units of Hungary also getting levied in the city of Geneva, and by the looks of it, Spain is going to try to send one of his horses toward the southeast to see if there are any Hungarian troops actually coming out from that side. And this is going to be dangerous if Hungary actually keeps on getting these units and moving towards the northwest, not to mention keep that city in his suzerain side. That's going to be a problem. Johannesburg also was another possibility. You do see that Inca only has a single warrior deployed towards the south, but we'll see if there will be enough envoys for Hungary to actually do this. Inca is still trying to get his cities out. I did notice a lot of scouts are in between the mountains, but I do have to say one of his scouts just got trapped by the Gran Colombian units here. Wait a second, aren't they allied? They are allied. What are these units doing here? I don't know. It is what it is. It does seem like also Rome is going to manage to push back his opponent here. Yes, there were some victims. The Gran Colombian horses, at least 2 of them did die. There is a possibility for him to take out a few of the horses of Rome here, but at the same time, it does also seem like he's not really managing to do the damage that he would have wanted to do in the position that he finds himself right now. Mongolia, Wallace Throne coming up in 410s. Also Governor Victor in the capital. This will allow him to get an extra point of... Oh, I see what he's doing. He's gonna go for the extra Diplos. Yeah, he's going for the extra Diplo. Well, he's going for the free spy that will get a free promotion because of Victor, and then he's gonna try to get Terracotta Army at the same time so he can bonk it. Okay, I do also notice 5th city did also get taken. Candy has been taken away by the Mongolian horses and put into the borders there of his ally, while Engazargamu is actually attacking Sweden 28 defense strength cities. That means Sweden did manage to get at least a classical unit, and that is a swordsman. He also did get a general. It looks like he was allowed to get a general. You do see that he's so worried that he's gonna get attacked by Mongolia that he is putting the production into the swordsman and not into those not into that Temple of Artemis. Whoa, an Incan scout just got through the mountains onto one of his campuses. We do have Gran Colombia sending horses also from the south, and yeah, I mean, they can get through the Capagnan. They can actually, wait, they can get through the Capagnan, right? They can actually travel here. Oh my god. Inca just needs to get that scout out of the way. Just pillage the horse or something. Beautiful. I do see new builders coming out from Hungary, getting his markets in, and I don't see him actually upgrading the units that he has in Geneva right now. He's just positioning them towards the north, so he keeps away any kind of Spanish aggression. Spain did manage to get another 3 settlers out, and I do see he's expanding on the northeastern side towards Poland, but at the same time, that is pretty I would say, defensive territory, but at the same time, the Polish units are especially good at actually poking through wall defenses, or I should say through multiple line of units defenses. We do have commercials coming out from Poland. He did finish his Oracle, and I do see he's getting more horses out, sending them this time around towards the east side. He's a bit worried, but maybe he can actually do some damage to Inca here. Okay, so Grand Colombian units. What is going on? What is this? No, Valeb, why didn't you go through the Capagnan? Oh, he got, I mean, Sweden did manage to get the horse out from Uppsala, and now it doesn't look like these horses are actually gonna get through. Unless they actually just go around, which is still going to put a bit of pressure on Sweden because he needs to deploy armies to the south, as well as take care of the Mongolian aggression that's coming out from the east side here. Yeah, we do have the General Shun Tzu also recruited by Al-Malik. That would be the second general of Mongolia that he would get to benefit from, with an army of builder that's coming around. I'm actually curious, did he actually get feudalism? I don't see feudalism. Oh yeah, he did. I do see him with 5 charge builders already in Xanadu, and that's a pretty poggy-woggy city to get a lot of chops right in Xanadu. He could even get the terracotta army over here with the chops he has. He does have Magnus established in Hami, so but I don't see an encampment being placed from that city center, so he doesn't have the ability to actually get that terracotta. Inca settling more cities northeast. He did manage to get Aryabhata as a scientist, and will need to put a few more defensive units towards Vilnius, towards the north, in the city of Huanuku, so he can stop any kind of Polish aggression. We do have Poland still on 21 science and 33 culture. He's not jumping up quickly in the stats, and I do see that Spring did manage to push back his opponent here. Still has a few banged up horses, and a single horse from Grand Colombia made it out alive. Now we do have him getting more settlers out, and I do have to point out he did get Ancestral Hall. So now, especially with this amount of culture, I'm pretty sure he did manage to get feudalism, so he's gonna get the extra 2 charges on each of these builders that are gonna come out for free from the new settles. With another 2 coming around, I do see he has spots towards the northeast, especially this mountain range is gonna help him out so much to defend against the Mongolia. While in the south, yes, he does have a few settle spots here. I wouldn't really call this amazing territory. This doesn't look bad. I mean, Volcano made it better, right? Volcano made it better. More of these food points over there, more production points on his side. We do have Gran Colombia also sending a few more units towards the north. The Capagnans are allowing him to actually move very quickly. The Incan units did manage to get these through, and I do see that Sweden's great general keeps bouncing around between the south and the north. That guy doesn't know exactly where to go. Oh, the great Machu Picchu got to destroy the Capagnan. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. He's gonna need to get another one somewhere. You can only place it once, by the way. You can only place it once, right? But it's for everyone basically to get it to place it once. Commercials coming around. Looks like Athena is also starting to tickle my toes. We do have more builders, and also a 5th city from Hungary moving towards the south. He did upgrade a few units here. He's worried that Spain is going to have a few more of those. Athena, what are you doing? She's destroying my chair. That's what she's doing. She's putting her claws into my chair over here. I gotta say, my chair is battle hardened by Athena's claws. Athena? I don't know. When is it? I guess it's petting time. Stage. Just wants to stay in my lap for a little while. Let's take a look at yields and also some more maneuvers here. What do we have? We do have Gran Colombia still getting here. Mongolia did actually cross the river. There is a Swedish swordsman and one of these horses actually in the city of Montoya, and he does have 2 archers to defend. It shouldn't be a problem to actually take care of the Mongolian units. There are only 2 horses and a single archer with a general. That scout doesn't count. I wouldn't count it. We do have also a trader going towards Engazargamu here from Mongolia city of Al-Malik. That will allow him to get the river with... Oh, wait a second. I think that trader is actually going to go through the silk, right, towards Engazargamu, so he's not going to build a bridge. Oh, well, I guess it is what it is. With Mongolia also not that far away from getting his stirrups, we do have him right now going for construction in 2 turns. We do have him also with the general deployed towards the south. He does need to take care of the Roman aggression from the south also. While I do also notice Rome didn't go forward to actually do some damage here to Gran Colombia. Gran Colombia finally is managing to get a decent amount of forces moving towards the north, and it seems like he's gonna try to actually push Sweden, force Sweden to get the defense in the south here. And while yes, there's no more builder from Inca to actually build another one of those Capagnans, we do have the Gran Colombian horses just stuck between the mountains. Yeah, they're just stuck over there. There's nothing happening. Pingala in Wroclaw. We do have Magnus establishing in Lodz, and an army of builders coming around from Tirits. He is not yet putting down his theater square, so it doesn't look like he's gonna actually go very quickly for his wing hussars here. Gold generation does look like it's going to be pretty good on Pompey with 53 gold a turn, 28 science and 30 culture, while we do have him also going for the feudalism army of builders here from Montoya, also with the bonus from Liang, extra charge. Wait a second, 2, 4, 5, a 6 city coming up from the south of Westergo. And I do notice Coleus is still trying to discover the land in the south. 70 points of production doesn't seem like it's amazing right now, but definitely much better than Valeb's 44 or Dargor's 44 here on Inca. And I gotta say, this is a lot less production than other nations in the game. I do see also Temple of Artemis might actually be chopped in Wilka Waman with 8 turns to go. While it was getting built in the city of Montoya, I'm pretty sure some other players didn't actually manage to try to put it down, right? Who did put it down and who did not get it? Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Athena, that's my foot. But stay here. She heard a sound and she's like, whoa, grabbing my feet over here. Anyway, with her claws, by the way. And we do have more campuses coming out from Spain for the extra science, while I do notice Aramanis is on 30 science and 38 culture. He's right next to Tirits is 29 to 36. They're very close to each other. Aramanis did manage to get to 67 points of production, but I gotta say, Tirits next to him, 105 plus the 53 faith per turn. That's definitely seem quite a bit bigger. I do see the first also theater square, plus 3 in the city of Lodz, while we're going to need to see what others he's gonna get. In the north, he did manage to get a speck of desert, and he's building the pyramids. He found desert, he's building the pyramids. Very nice, right? Tirits is gonna get a free builder and also another builder charge on each of his units. There is a possibility also for Tirits with the newly settled city of Tarnov towards the east side, towards Vilnius, to actually put a bit of pressure on Inca. And I do see that Inca only has 3 defensive units here. The Polish horse already sees one of those warriors. We do need to see if he's actually going to follow this attack through the Incan territory, because this is going to be a problem. This is a very big problem. It's not like Inca has a lot of production to actually withstand a prolonged attack. And the Polish units, yes, they don't have a general, but neither does Inca. So it shouldn't be a problem. We do have also the Grand Colombian units managing to get their way through the mountainside here and through the hills towards the city of Jönköping and the capital city of Sweden. We do need to see how quickly they can actually do the damage here. There is a Swedish general which is giving bonuses to both of these front lines in the south and the east side, and an army of archers is coming out from Sweden, so he can actually put the damage back on these Grand Colombian units. We do have also a few more chops here from the side of Mongolia. He did manage to get all of these builders in the position to get the chops going. The third Ordu is finishing Karakorum, and taking a look at the tech side here, we still don't know. We still don't know. That's the correct answer. We don't know. When is Virgil? He just finished construction. When is Virgil gonna get his stirrups? That's what I want to know. 25 science, 48 culture. We do have the settlers coming out from Rome, moving towards... Where are they? Where are they going? Wait, wasn't he getting 2 more settlers? Where are the settlers? Did he move away from building settlers and just stood on 6? I guess Ostia would be a new city, but no, he was on 6 before. And I'm pretty sure we were watching some of them. He just didn't build them. I'm pretty sure there were 2 getting into the build queues from Rome and Arretium, right? These 2 cities. He just didn't get them. He didn't finish them. We'll go through the geothermal. No bridge. Yeah, no bridge. No more entry into the Swedish lands from the tunnels in Machu is placed at the junction. Yeah, that is a bit of an issue. But they will get through these forest tiles and the hill tiles and will force Sweden to put up a defense, which will slow him down. That's the whole idea of this. We do have 40 science and 34 culture here for Christina to benefit from, while Poland is also going to finish his pyramid next turn. He is building quite a few of these commercials. He definitely wants to add more goal points on his side. He's right now on 26 with 115 points of production. Sukenices, also his replacement markets are coming out in his commercials here. I only see like one got built, or is getting built actually. It's not built yet. It's getting built in Gdansk. Entertainment complex coming out from Hungary. We might actually see a Colosseum getting built. It looks like he's gonna choose this 1-1 tile for the placement of the Colosseum, and he does have a possibility to get a easy +4 theater square or bigger, or even two of them. Now we do have also Kösig finishing up another commercial. He did get the bonus on the campus from the Pearl of the Danube, not the other way around. And I do not see yet Poland actually putting pressure on Inca, while he is gonna take out Vilnius, and of course he's gonna actually connect all of this border towards Sweden. He might actually need to actually keep that city center for himself, Vilnius. He could, no problem for him to actually get it going. With temples coming in, and of course him benefiting from more science from the campuses, we will need to see how quickly Tirits will manage to get to his Reformed Church. Okay, city Petrengare, 6 tons encampments coming in. 4 turns for Karakorum to get going. I do see the terracotta armies coming out from Al Malik in 8 turns, and we do have Mongolia here with quite a few builders that are gonna start to chop. Okay, what's going on? Okay, that's fine. Oh, Circle of Shame. Was that the pyramids taken away from Spain? I think so, right? That's on flat desert tile. I'm pretty sure that was pyramids taken away because it got finished in Warsaw. Settler coming up in 6. We do have temples coming in. It does seem like Grand Columbia actually just faked the attack on Sweden, put one of those horses and then retreated it, while Athena is trying to get us to see her tail again. Athena. Okay, let's give her a napkin. Maybe she's gonna play with the napkin. No, no, no. She doesn't like the napkins. No, doesn't like the napkins. Hello? Ale, ole, ole. No, she's not aggressive. You see, she's not that aggressive. She needs to be extremely annoyed if she actually wants to take this out. No, what are you doing? Oh, I see. You want this? You want this? Okay, I give you this. Give me a second. She wants this. Yeah, this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Go. Woo! Oh my god. She even pressed the lenses, man. Did you see that? We went white and black instantly. Anyway, now we do have to see if Mongolia is going to get his stirrups soon. 4 tens and 3 tens for Divine Right. So he's going to start pumping out K-Shakes quite quickly. While I do see Sweden did manage to make a line of defense, especially with these archers, that he is going to get to upgrade into crossbow soon. He's trying to get his military tactics in 6, if he didn't get them already, so he can upgrade his swordsman. No, he didn't. So it's 6 turns until he's going to get Menatimes or Pikemen to actually get to upgrade here. And at the moment, I do see him trying to get the Great Bath in the city of Montoya. Sorry, in the northeastern city of that he did manage to get with Temenanki, while he's gonna play some more of these aqueducts. Yeah, city of Vilnius is gonna be taken down. Let's see what's happening in the city-states. Anshan with Geneva, 2 city-states for the science. I do see one has been picked up by Pompey as a Suz, and we do have this one Anshan, which is a pocket CS. This is a pocket CS. Yeah, this is a pocket CS. They haven't discovered it. Even if Inca does have a scout so close by, they haven't yet discovered it. Four times for an encampment from Wanuku. City-states, okay, city-states. Antananarivo with Vilnius, Mohenjo-Daro, and Ayutthaya coming up for the culture benefits. We do have also Preslav for the military bonuses. Yerevan is going to give them some of these religious bonuses, and Johannesburg, the only one for industry. And now finally, Rome is going to start to get more cities out. He's also building up his barracks so he can get more of those production points going, and not to mention getting the housing and the points for the generals. We do have him already with the pre-placed baths, so he can get his extra adjacency towards the industrial zones, while the wave of settlers will need to actually come out of the cities to see where is he gonna want to go with them. What, now you want the napkin? 1 second. She wants the napkin, guys. Okay, come. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Take the nap. There we go. Okay, it does seem like also Gran Colombia has retreated his units from the north and from the eastern side. He's starting to get his settlers out, new settlers, but he's so far away, by the way. 40 science with 27 culture, finished 3 of these campuses. Not bad one, especially this one. It's a plus 5, double with the card. It's a plus 10 right now. Another one is finishing in Bogota, where he's also going to get his Gavron Plaza. Unfortunately, no builder for him to actually get that a little bit faster. We do need to see also here, after Vilnius has been taken, what Poland is gonna do. I do have to say Inca next to him does have a decent amount of science. He's on 50 and 42, so he's definitely gonna have units on the north to defend himself. But then Tirit's 40-45 with 128 points of production, 2 turns divine right. He's not far away from Reformed Church. He just needs 2 more of those civics, or 1. I think 2 more, right? He needs guilds, and then he needs Reformed Church. I don't think he got guilds yet, so he definitely needs 2 more civics. We do have Sukienice from Lodin 3, and of course the builder from Wrocław coming out. More settlers in the north, while I do have to say Spain here did manage to get his 2, 4, 6, 7 cities going. We got an 8th one moving on that tobacco tile to the east side, which is gonna be a very exposed city. Does not have a moat, does not have the river in front of him to stop those horses, or I should say get at least a +5 over there to defend himself with. On the side of also Inca, we do have him follow up with commercials, and you do see the 68 points of production here is not even coming close to the 120 that Tirit has to the northwest, or even Chuck's 107. Okay, more horses coming around from Mongolia, 4 of them appearing to the south of Vega Zargamu. Also, Sweden is starting to put forward some of his swordsmen there, getting damaged by the archers of Mongolia. But to be honest, I think, yeah, that swordsman is still alive. Oh my god, it's actually still alive. The horse is gonna die though. Swedish archers are ready to tear it apart. And I do see another swordsman is coming from the south to take up positions. We do have the Terracotta army that's gonna get chopped as soon as he gets that... general, sorry, the spy. What is the spy? So he has 3 chops. Where is he? Divine right when? Next turn. Okay, so he has divine right next turn. He can chop the intel agency while he's gonna get the free spy from that. Al-Malik is gonna get to finish in 4 turns Terracotta army. Well, he might actually need to put it off a little bit if he's not gonna have enough production from those. I did not see Hungary getting to choose another city-state other than this one, Geneva. And we do need to see if he's actually gonna follow this up with something. Pompey only has Geneva. Czech is on Johannesburg. We got Pompey on Engazargam. Okay, this is where the action might happen. I see. So we might actually have Hungary giving that extra ranged attack against his opponents with some archers getting into crossbows. We do have Pompey getting cancels in 5, and I do see he just levied the city of Engazargamo. Unfortunately for him, this city-state doesn't actually have that many units, only 4 of them. But at least, well, he's gonna get to flex them against his opponent. Athena, your tail is not made out of glass. I cannot see it. Oh my god. Guys, I'm sorry, she wants to smell. She wants to smell everything. What is going on, Athena? Not the keyboard, okay? Anywhere else other than the keyboard. Okay, thank you. Oh, de-levied on Engazargamu. Okay. Who did dump his envoys in there? Virgil. Virgil is... Pompey, actually. Sorry. Pompey. Virgil did stop it. Okay. Oh, wait a second. They're opponents. What am I talking about? They're opponents. We did have Virgiles from Mongolia actually trying to put a stop to the city of Engazargamu, actually getting to upgrade those Hungarian units. And how is this horse still alive? No, really. How is this horse still alive? Did the archer... Oh, he shot the other horse and didn't get this one. Because Virgil is just gonna move this out of the way and get back. Anyway. Yes, we'll see. More horses in the meantime getting out from Mongolia. We do see he did manage to get that one back. We do have the chop still available, and of course I was expecting him to actually get a few more of these heavy chariots, because I'm pretty sure he would want knights and not actually attacking with horses that could turn into coursers. Vilnius's units that did manage to attack that city from Poland are starting to redeploy towards the south. Does look like he's building up a line of defense to also connect with Sweden here. We do have Timur as a general, also also available for him, and 5 turns for GMC to finish in his capital city. 4 turns right now, he just chopped one of those rainforest tiles. That will allow him to put the faith that he's generating into those units to buy them. I'd also notice he's gonna have a chop in terracotta army, so this is gonna put kind of a time problem for Mongolia. He needs to get it. Like, okay, there we go. 7 turns intelligence agency. Oh my god, he's not okay. He might get it. 2 turns intelligence agency. Okay, and he just needs a chop, which he is ready for. You see, this builder, this guy has been standing here for a long time. He has 3 charges. It's unbelievable. He stayed there for like at least 6 or 7 turns. Okay, terracotta. Finally, encampments coming out from Spain. I do see the first one coming out from A Coruña. While we do have Aqueducts in Barcelona and more builders coming out from Spain, we did have Aramanis jumping up to 59 science. We're also ticking down the clock until the next era, and I do see Matthias Corvinus is going to need 6 points. We do have Jadwiga over here with 3. Sprig is over the top with 63 out of 59. Chuck is 50 out of 57. We do have Aramanis with 51, 54, and then Valeb with 34, 37. It looks like Zidargor also gonna need 9 more points to get this golden age. Athena, what? Virgil is also gonna need 8 points to get the golden age. And this is the question, right? We got a spy here with already the first promotion. Terracotta army just finished. Level 2 spy activated, got to take it away from also Poland. The builder didn't even get to chop it. There was a chance, there would have been a chance of actually him getting that going, but he didn't even move it, didn't get the opportunity to move it. We do also need to see Spain. I do see he's getting his aqueducts going for the extra production. While we do have Catholicism, reliquaries and pilgrimage for Poland, at the moment Spain did not get his own religion. He will need to get his own religion so he can actually get that extra bonus against Poland here. An extra +3 if I remember correctly on Spain versus somebody that has a religion. Okay, Hungary put a few more cities to the north, 2, 4, 6 right now, getting to chop the Colosseum on that 1-1 tile I pointed out earlier, and I do see he did manage to get a black army. Now this is starting to be a problem for Spain. You do see Geneva is starting to actually get quite a few units, 1, 2, 3 of these archers with 2 warriors and 1 of these heavy chariots. Also, we might actually see Hungary try to chop a few more of these black armies to send them towards Spain. Now these are going to be very strong units. Attacking through horses, not going to be a problem. And since Spain does not have a general, well, that will definitely be an issue. Unfortunately for Hungary, this territory is so bad to actually get through, like to move an army through. Yeah, we do have also Rome with 54 science and 62 culture. I think we did jump into the next congress. No, it's next turn. So okay, Tiris needs 1 more point. Hungary got it. Sprig got it. Chuck got it. Aramanis got it. Valeb still in the Dark Age. Zidarkor got it. And then Virgiles got it. So basically it's only Simon Bolivar that did not manage to get it there, unfortunately. 5 turns for Warlord's Throne in Bogota. We do have a few units from Gran Colombia moving west side to try to help out Inca on the defense, and we just jumped into the next era. I do also want to mention Mongolia's units are starting to get the reinforcements in the form of K-Shakes, and this is gonna start to burn. This is gonna start to hurt over here, Chuck. We do have quite an army of K-Shakes coming out from the cities. Mongolia is also gonna get Erden to level up as a level 2 spy, and he's gonna send him quickly to the Swedish border so he can get that extra +12 over his opponent. I do have to say he doesn't really have that much science or culture, but we do have him on 32 and 37, while Chuck is of 42 and 29. Virgiles is in a golden age, so we're going to need to see if he's speaking drums of war, if he's going for Pembrasian voice, or going for his free inquiry golden age. It's not like he actually has a lot of commercials to go freeing, so I would imagine it's going to be a choice between the first 2 I mentioned there. Oh my god, and I have a pressure, guys. I have a pressure. Oh well, it is what it is. 5 turns for the intelligence also coming out from Sweden. We're gonna see a spy from him also needed to get into the borders of Kublai Khan. We also need to see how quickly Tirit is gonna manage to get to his Reformed Church. He's right now 1 turn away from guilds, and it looks like he has a decent amount of culture, 72 science, 74 culture, with Pembrashe and voice coming around, and quite a wave of campuses. I did also notice here Spain did finish Stonehenge. Oh, I see his religion. Okay, Zen meditation with Defender of the Faith. He got the extra amenity there on his cities, and he's gonna get extra defense also. What a gangs from Inca. Oh, these bad boys. Anyway, let's get this out of the way here. Like this. Oh well. I didn't see that many details. What was it? Religious, yes. Yep. So, be right back. 1 minute, 2 minutes. I really need to get to the bath. Let me drink some water. Water. Oh my god, it's gonna be a pause next turn? Okay. Let's see. Culture, city states. 100% coffee, granting no amenities, and Jadwiga lost 2 Diplo points. I don't think he cares that much about Diplo points, to be honest. Anyway, Gali coming around, lol, from Wrocław, and I do see he's managing to get another settler towards the east of Warsaw with 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 cities. He's gonna go for the 9th, and I do have to mention we do have Grand Colombian units just sitting around the north of Antavaila. Matthias Corvinus, 58 science, 49 culture, going for Pembrashe and voice. I do see his foreign ministry is coming on next turn. He did manage to get a Colosseum, and a few more production points are going into his black armies here. We do have the first one arriving to the north of Geneva, second one also over there, while at the moment Spain does not have a defense. Jadwiga, 70 science, 76 culture, did get his GMC already. No units on the western side, but I do have to mention he is 2 turns away from Reformed Church to have the ability to get those wing hussars out and about. I do also need to take a look at the Trajan, getting his castles next turn. Corsairs coming out. We do have already 4 of these horses, 5 over here moving towards Antium. Another one is gonna get chopped next turn, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna upgrade them into Corsairs and start bonking Gran Colombia. There is quite a bit of difference between their stats, with Sprig on 71 science and 69 culture. Valeb is only 44 and 29, and he did not go for his Corsair technology. He does not have castles. Ziltek, hello there, sir, and good evening. Also, Flash Neo, good evening, sir, and welcome. Wait, this matchup is kind of bad. Sweden gonna get the Carolines. He will, and that's the that's the problem right there. He needs to actually defend before the Carolines. He needs to attack. Sorry, Mongolia needs to attack before the Carolines get out. Otherwise, he's not gonna have a chance. He's not gonna have a chance. Also, Echo Supreme is saying you're rooting for Sweden, like in the Eurovision. Oh my God, you're actually watching Eurovision? Why are you insisting of losing brain cells? I don't know. Can builders chop the CS terrain for CS production? No. No. You can get to improve it though. You can improve the tiles. I don't know if you can chop actually. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if you can chop. I'm pretty sure you can improve the tiles. Like I've seen it multiple times that players did go for to improve an extra amenity over there or some strategic resources. Okay, and there we have it. We got the pause. I don't know for how long. Might be 5, it might be 10, but it is a pause. Okay, Wallerstone also coming around next turn from Bogota. Okay, let's put the timer on. Let's get 5 minutes. Put 5 minutes here. There we go. Timer. Be right back. 5 minutes. Any chances for Colombia to escape to Fiji? Wait, there's a Fiji? A few times and it's over when Rome pushes. I do not see... Well, I guess he does have a city moving towards the north. But that's gonna just be in the range of Swedish units. I don't know. I don't really see him with a good option to actually get away from this. Like Johannesburg is the city of Sweden. We did have this one. Geneva. I do have to say also Spain does look like he's going to be in trouble soon. We're going to have Polish Wing Hussars actually coming around not that far away from now. We did see him on Reformed Church. And as you can see, Geneva is starting to gather more and more troops, also with the available option to upgrade them soon. It would have been very nice to actually have a military engineer, but he never actually, Hungary never actually did manage to put down an encampment. I don't think he cares that much to actually attack into his opponents, so he's just getting a few units to try to wiggle his way towards the Spanish cities. There are a lot of med packs for him in the city of Toledo and Cadiz. A lot of med packs. Let's actually stop the countdown timer, because yeah, it does look like we're gonna go through. We got a team plus here from Virgil. They got the toilets going, and it looks like Pompey is gonna put a plus also. 3 transfer intelligence agency to come out from Rome. We do need to see also more courses coming out from Ostia here, and builders from Arretium. What is the spy of Mongolia? Because I do see the spy of Sweden just got to move over here into the cities of Mongolia, but I don't see the spy of Mongolia yet arriving in the cities of Sweden. And by the looks of it, the Kesheks are starting to do the damage, but they're still low enough in numbers. There are only like 5 of them that are arriving here, and only one of them did manage to get the promotion. He doesn't have the extra intel, so the damage is gonna be, well, okay-ish, like 55 attack strength on the Pieman is still gonna be good, while the Pieman do have 59 on the 67 when they're full strength, 59 this one low HP. Let's take a look at the great people. What do we have? Ooh, we got right on time over here. We got a scientist, Isaac Newton. He's gonna get that free library and university in campus, and from what I do see also Raja Todarmal is gonna be on the great merchant point. So we do have Amina as the next general, and we're going to need to see if Rome is actually gonna want to get this. He already has one. He has this one, right? The one in Kume here. Then he's gonna have Burica. Didn't manage to recruit the second one. I do see he's starting to put down his industrial zones for the extra production. He's already on 144 points of production, which is about triple the amount of production that Simon Bolivar has. This is disturbing. Triple the amount of production. That is very disturbing. And Sprig is going to get his stirrups next turn. He did get the upgrade button on his horses to get into Corsair technology. Now we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to actually do something with them. He does have Magnus also establishing 3 turns there with a few more horses coming around. How is he managing to build horses while he has Corsairs? KW. Anyway, it is what it is. A little bit of a bug there. I did see also Poland upgrading a few of his units right in the face of his opponent. He right now actually has more strength than these Incan swordsmen, and I do have to say he only has a single knight that he could try to get upgraded into a Polish wing hussar, while I do see Tirits did just finish Reformed Church. It's just a matter of time until we're gonna see him start to get some of those amazing units. His general is deployed to the east side next to Vilnius, and of course Inca only defends himself with 2 swordsmen and a wall defense in Wanuku. Now this is not gonna hold for long. We do have the first wing hussar starting to get into the production queues of Wroclaw to the western side. That's 4 turns to get one going. I do not see yet the Hungarian units moving, but the Black armies are starting to take position on the western side of Geneva, and they will get the option to actually move quickly towards the city of Toledo. And now the question is, are they going to be spotted by the Spanish horse or not? Because this style, he can go around it. Well, let's see it. More Black armies coming out, his production capabilities, industrial zones, and I have to mention he doesn't actually have yet extra adjacency from anything, but he will get a dam over here on the 2-foot base, and gonna give that adjacency to both of these industrial zones. This one is not gonna be aqueductable, unfortunately. Anyway, eastern side, still no upgrades from Sprig. Do they have the gold, or what is the stoppage here? Do they have? They don't have the gold. They actually don't have the gold. They probably upgraded everything in Chuck's territory. And does seem like Chuck is starting to lose quite a few of his pikemen here, and not to mention his crossbows. This is starting to be dangerous because Mongolia puts a lot more pressure on him, and soon we're gonna have the spy of Mongolia appearing into the Swedish cities. Okay, I do want to keep on going. Christina did go for Drums of War Goldenish this time around. I do see Chuck is getting a few more of these pikemen, and another spy from his capital city, finishing his campuses for that extra science with 53 science and 31 culture at the moment. He's also trying to counterattack into the Mongolian initial troops. Mongolia doesn't have knights yet. Those would have been very nice if he would have had them, but he doesn't, and by the looks of it, we do not have him actually getting some crossbows. Just the Kesheks, a massive army of Kesheks against Sweden here. Aromani, 64 science, 65 culture on the western side of the coast. Pen Russian boys this time around got that religion, getting to play some encampments, 2 of them, Cadiz and Zaragoza working. 3 of them actually. A Coruña did manage to get one also. With only a few units in the defense, we're going to need to see how he's going to fare against the Polish Wing Hussars, which are soon going to appear here on the map. Also still waiting for the Eurovision Wonder for Sweden Civ. KW, man. Fiji, the promised land. Fiji, the promised land. Yeah, well, we'll see if anybody gets to Fiji. Valeb, 49 science with 32 culture. Simon Bolivar here did go into a dark age and he's about to get attacked by Rome. Now, I'm not sure exactly what Rome is waiting. He might actually want to go for calves instead of going for corset attacks against Gran Colombia. Both of them do have this option available, but gold, it looks like it's at a premium. So, yeah, it's a problem. Printing in 2 tens for Tirits. We do need to see also printing here on Valeb in 5 tens. Mercenaries coming up in 2. Zidargor, military tactics finishing in 2 tens. He's gonna get many times technology to upgrade from the swordsman. And of course, I do see Polish crossbows are starting to get out here. His neighbor Tirits is starting to buy out heavy chariots with his face generation, so he can upgrade those units into wing hussars. But again, gold is gonna be a problem. And taking a look at the stats here, 81 science for Zidargor with 53 culture, 117 points of production, with a new wave of settlers, 2 of them coming around. I do have to say there's a significant difference in production between him and Tirits. 183 points of production without taking into account the 80 faith portent that it is benefiting from, while Zigardor only 117 points of production. Virgil Les, 38 science, 38 culture, drums of war, golden age. He's trying to flex as hard as possible against Sweden and doing quite a few damage points to these spikemen. We do have a wave of knights also coming around from his cities, while his spy did manage to activate over here in the southwestern city of Sweden. We do need to see what is he getting. +6 intel. Did we have a spy? Already we did have a spy. This is incredible. Somehow the spy of Sweden got to travel a lot faster to the cities of Mongolia. Then Mongolia spy got to travel into the Swedish cities. It's unbelievable. Still no chops here. Looking at the yields, by the way, on the gold per 10, we do have Pompey managing to get 100 per 10. Tirits is on 91, Sprig on 13, and then Chuck is only on 1. We do have them with a decent amount of gold in the bank, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna get to flex into the most powerful unit, and that's gonna be the Wing Hussar. We do need to see also if Mongolia here is going to manage to break the defenses of Montoya. At the moment, it doesn't seem like he's going to break the defenses. That's Liang powered city with Hannibal Barca. I think he should actually attack into the south, to be honest. He should start attacking into this city. He should really need to start moving away from that defense. Oh, that's a horse down. The Swedish crossbows just getting to attack into it. One of the reasons, 2 of the reasons that I actually say this. Oh, pikeman moved out. Well, that pikeman was out of position, and we do have another pikeman here that is starting to get hit by the K-Shakes, slowly but surely taking damage. These K-Shakes do need their experience points, and you kind of want to keep shooting with them. We did have also Abu recruited by Mongolia, so he gets to pop extra heals, but to be honest, I don't think these units are surviving long enough to actually get to pop those heals. As you can see, there are 0 horses. 0 horses. He started with quite a few of them, at least 4, now 0. Okay, Corsairs coming now from Antium. This city is going to get banged this next turn, and we do have universities following up in Sprig's sim, quite a few of them. Let's see who did manage to get Newton. Nobody's making projects for Newton. This is actually quite surprising. In the engineer screen, we didn't have anybody picking up B Shank. That's going to give one of the players here an extra city location. Oh, wait a second. It's the city of Toledo. It's getting smacked. We got Aramanis here getting the treatment of the units of Hungary without even a general. Hungary did manage to get next to the city of Toledo, since we didn't have unit in that city center to beef up that defense. It does seem like it got taken away. That's the first city taken away over here. Easy peasy. And then Spain is going to get to feast on one of his farms, because why not? And I do see Hungary starting to move all of the units from Geneva that got levied over there, heavy chariots and also some swordsmen, not to mention archers, to actually get to upgrade them in the city of Toledo. Still, Poland is making his units mostly on the eastern side. It looks like he's getting spied on also by Inca to get some extra intel over there. While there we go, Mongolia is starting to attack the southwestern city. Well, that many times does look like it's quite big. But I'm pretty sure another 3 units could attack, no? So these guys do not have... Okay, they do have the ability to actually attack across the river there. The knight got deployed towards the north. There's no unit next to it, and I do have to say the knight can do so much damage to the Swedish men at arms. To the Swedish men at arms. Okay, Poland, 16 points. I don't think that's from project, but he's getting a campus research project from his capital, so he really wants to get that going. The international trade routes have been built between Gdansk and Szeged. He's starting to connect his economy with Hungary here through the water, increasing their goal per turn. That's pretty good for their team. 2 more Hungarian wing hussars moving, Black armies moving towards Toledo, while Spain is starting to get Squadrons out to actually flex against that city center. That is extremely close to the capital city of Madrid, and as you can see, the city is rebelling in 3 turns. We might actually see a governor being deployed over there so he can slow down the conversion of that city center. Okay, 1 single courser got out. Coursers from Gran Colombia also got out. He does have both of them actually do have a general here, except Rome did not place it in the city of Antium. He still has it deployed towards the north to stop any kind of Mongolian invasion. And I do see more traders coming out from Rome, with also him getting some watermills so he can improve the production on these farms towards the south. Finishing his industrial zone is increasing his production capabilities quite a bit. And we're getting under attack again. There's something, a machine outside the house over here that is screaming at us for some reason. Doing noise pollution, basically. What is the Hungarian in Gazargamu? Nowhere. Actually, Mongolia has it. With Amani is getting in there in 2 turns, so it doesn't look like Hungary can actually do that. The Metams has been taken down. This Keshik can slowly dwindle the defenses of the city centers walls, but I do have to say he does need to actually get into these tiles, into the hills, to start attacking into it. And he still is choosing to go towards this city, the 3rd city, well, I guess the 2nd city, the one with the Temenanki. Whoa, okay, well, that's kind of a dead pikeman, don't you think? It is not... Okay, there we go. He actually took it down with the knight. Was that a K-shake for a knight? Oh well. Wing hussars coming out from the cities of Poland. He does have 1, 2, 3 of these pre-builds in the city of Tarnov, while he's gonna get 1, 2, 3 already upgraded and moving towards the southeast towards Inca. Inca was trying to get men-at-arms. Where is he? Inca is on gunpowder in 4 turns, and he does... I don't know if he does. Oh yeah, he does. He does have men-at-arms technology. He's building pikemen, and he does have the upgrade button. Temple of Artemis has been finished actually in one of the cities of Inca here. He got his terrace farms for the extra food and production. Still no major adjacency from his aqueducts to get more production points. I'm actually very surprised this one is not a terrace farm. Like, this would have been the best terrace farm, right? With the 2 mountains next to it, fresh water also next to it. This would have been amazing. You actually really want to get the terrace farms on these plains hills, especially if you get the mountains next to them. Hungarian troops are getting into the borders of Cadiz. Finally, Spain did manage to upgrade a few knights here. He has 3 of them to go, while Poland did not actually manage to get units pre-built on the western side. He could follow up with some pre-built units, or I should say pre-bought units, with his faith. And of course, Hungary moving in harder and harder against the Spanish cities. We're going to need to see what is he going to do when he's going to get to upgrade these units. He does have pack. So if Toledo falls, he's just gonna position these weak units on the farms and gonna get his heals back. And the Hungarian archers are also gonna turn into crossbows. If he does have the gold, he's getting his printing next turn. And I do have to say, his his black armies are not that strong, especially against the Spanish knights, and especially since, well, they don't have a general. And what is the Sweden's Carolean? Not yet. Not yet. Statue of Zeus coming out from Sweden. Where is he? 77 science and 33 culture. We'll need time. Isn't the Carolean coming up at metal casting, I believe? Carolean. What is he? Is it faster? Yeah, it's metal casting, so he's not getting there that quickly. Military engineering coming up next turn for the niter production, and I do see his spy is actually awaiting assignment. Wait, do we have? So there's no more intel actually. There's no more intel actually from Mongolia. Mongolia getting printing in 4. Looks like Sweden might actually get. Oh my god, this is Greta. This is Greta. Oh. So wait, let me get this straight. Chuck unleashed Greta on Mongolia. Wait, he's getting I see some siphon funds. He's trying to get some more intel over there, some more promotions. And yeah, there we go. It looks like he did find the chink in the armor over here. The city of Sweden is gonna get some crossbows to shoot back, but we do have a lot of K-Sheks. At least 4 or 5 K-Sheks are gonna get their shots trained on that city's defenses. Yes, it does have Victor. It's a bit tougher than normal, but that's gonna be a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Pompey getting printing next turn. He did not actually upgrade the units over here in the city of Toledo, even though he does have the upgrade button on the crossbows and has enough movement to actually upgrade these. I'm a bit surprised he's not doing it. Gold, I think it's the problem. Yeah, they don't have that much gold. Pompey is on 0. We got Tirits on 127, and it does seem like they gave the gold to Poland so he can actually punch through the Incan defenses, and he's doing it perfectly. You do see the general has been deployed on the front line. Inca does not have a general, and we do have catapults also coming around from the cities of Poland to start dealing the damage against these cities' defenses. By the looks of it, that in camel got taken out extremely quickly by the Polish wing hussars, and of course 2 tapping knights across the river is still gonna be a thing. I don't think he has anything to worry about here by the looks of it. Okay, catapult coming out. One unit got taken out by the Warakak. The Warakak actually did do a victim. Wow. Anyway, I do see Tirits is on 160 science and 113 culture with a lot of gold per 1083. 234 points of production puts him more than double than a lot of the players from the Lescar. At least 2 of them. Wow. And not to mention Araman is only 128 production. Virgil is only 120. Well, we do have Toledo that's going to be taken away again, and Hungary is going to get again the ability to actually upgrade these tiles. He did manage to take out one of the boats of Spain. And of course, I'm pretty sure that harbor is going to get pillaged over here by Spain also. Why not? Get the gold back, right? He's not going to keep that city anymore. Campus projects coming in. Looks like in the scientist screen, we do have Poland that did manage to recruit Isaac Newton. While we do need to see who's going to grab Ibn Khaldun. Whoa! Attack from Gran Colombia actually into the units of Rome. Rome did manage to put a lot of units in the city of Antium, has Magnus in there, and did have chops for it, so I would imagine he's going to be fine here. And looking at the damage, it does seem like, especially with both of them benefiting from generals, it doesn't seem like Gran Colombia can actually punch through. Also, Gran Colombia slacking behind when it comes to the science and culture, 55 science points with 37 culture points, while we do have Sprig on 106 and 93. Not to mention 200 points. 200 points of production versus Valeb's 81. More than double. That is a serious concern. We do have him also with just a few units deployed to the north, so he can keep away Mongolia from his lands. I do see that Mongolia is starting to do serious damage against that city of Sweden, and we do have the crossbow starting to actually make a line of defense. There are a few crossbowman cores, or I should say 1 crossbowman core, level 2 crossbow also, and the counter attack from the Swedish pikemen into the lines of Mongolia here. That war discovered, left naked. Oh my god, he's gonna... Okay, well, this is an issue. This is quite an issue. Actually, if these pikemen come out from the north and get to pincer Monuk. Oh, never mind. The volcano gave away the walls in that city center. No, why? Oh my god. Somebody must clip that. Like somebody needs to clip that. I'm gonna clip this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the time of actually clipping this. This cannot happen. Like, this really cannot happen. Okay. I think I got it. I don't know how to name this. I'm clipping Antiro. It's fine. How is this city still alive? There we go. That's how I'm gonna name it. Yeah. Yeah. Feature clip. Yeah. Putting it right there. Publishing right now. Getting it going. Okay. There we go. If you wanna take a look, this is the clip. Let me actually share it on my Discord also. So why not? Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you so much for offering. Much appreciated. Okay, counterattack here from Spain to get into the borders of Hungary. It does seem like he's going to get back his city of Toledo since Hungary still did not upgrade those other troops there. And taking a look what's going on here, we do have less and less Roman units, which is unfortunate. He's, of course, going to try to flex his production, and he does have knights in the city of Puteoli that are going to start moving towards the front line. Walls are also going to finish next turn, and I don't think these courses will have enough damage to actually get through the defenses right now. Only like 2 tiles that they can attack from. New knights, a lot of knights actually. Now looking at also Poland getting his attack going against Wanuku. That city did not get to finish the walls. The Trebuchet did manage to take them down, and the Polish units did actually manage to pillage so many of these tiles to get gold. Guess what? For more upgrades. This is awesome for him. The city of Wanuka is probably going to fall next turn, while I do see a pikemen coming out from the south. Not really the unit you want to defend against Winkelsarts. You're going to need pikemen shots, and even those kind of die. Taking a look also here, finally that city did get taken down. Mongolia did manage to finish off the city to the east of Swedish capital. In 2 turns, the statue of Zeus is also going to finish in that Etemenanki city of Sweden, which will allow him to get 6 new units. That's going to be 3 archers and 3 spearmen, not to mention getting his battery ram. Returns for university in Lodz. We do have consulates here, and of course the Hungarian trade routes are starting to reign supreme. 159 points of gold, while Tirits is on 75. I do have to mention the size difference right now between Tirits and his opponents is starting to be a bit too big to handle. 186 science with 122 culture, while on the opposite side, the biggest one is actually Philip II, which is his neighbor, on 84 science and 73 culture. We do have Philip here slowed down significantly by the units of Hungary. Hungary is just going to sit here as long as possible and try to benefit from the weakness in the Spanish defenses. Try to keep him as low as possible in the defenses. What's that? We got a Poro sad? Why is Poro so sad? Oh, look at that, he's crying actually. Just don't CC before the Carolines. True. Also, thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated, Lukang, for the prime. Thank you, sir.
United Primer, Luki 89.
Okay, Wanuku has been taken down. Poland is moving towards the city of Antaywila with a few of those Winkasarts, and towards the south, towards the capital city of Vinca slowly. He does need to actually get his crossbows in the front line so he can one-shot these pikemen. Well, I guess do enough damage against the pikemen to allow the Winkasarts to one-shot them. While I do have to say Mongolia got spied in by Sweden. The spy Greta did manage to get a promotion. And we do have new units from Mongolia actually starting to get onto the front line. Sweden is 5 turns away from his Carolians. His he's gonna get his metal casting over there in 5. And I do see Mongolia is trying as hard as possible to actually do the damage before that happens. Unfortunately, with Statue of Zeus getting finished next turn, and since no unit of Mongolia can actually step on it to slow it down or stop it entirely, there will be a lot of free units here for Sweden that he's gonna get to upgrade immediately with the gold his allies are actually pillaging from his or making. I do have to also say Rome does need a lot more units on the defense. Looks like he's putting a line of knights and coursers to the defensive Antium. Did not finish the walls there. He's trying to get another courser. And we do have quite a few Grand Colombian coursers moving from the western side here. Quito, well, this again, Grand Colombia does seem like he's trying to get an all-in going. He's only 53 science and 34 culture. Cannot do that much. Walls going up in Antavila next turn. There was a trebuchet here, but unfortunately he's not going to be in the range to attack the city of Antavila defenses. Theater Square in Ostia, commercial hub in Ravenna, okay. And here, Musket men coming out from Hungary. The Muskets do have enough strength to actually punch through the line of defense of Spain, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to put them over there on the front line, with the crossbows also getting the Raven King straight. I do have to mention Spain did manage to get the religion, but no religion on Hungary. And it looks like Black Armies, when is it? So rebelling in one turn, this Black Army will actually get the pillage. This is what I was interested in. Is he going to get the pillage or not on the farm? No, he moved out. And of course, Spain actually did put one of his unfortunate knights on the front line. This might actually get bonked. Let's see it. Bam. Oh, wait. He got out of that. He got out of that without enough experience to actually upgrade it. And the city of Toledo does seem like it's not going to be that interesting anymore. For Hungary, at least. Whoa. Yeah, Spain is starting to lose his grasp over there on the cities. Antavila getting attacked directly, with Polish wing hussars having enough attack damage to actually take down the walls. We do have him needing to push through the south, getting those trebuchets and his bombards actually in order. Not to mention I'm gonna need to get those crossbows. So we should have him on nationalism soon, so he's gonna have stronger units, even wing hussar corps. A new crossbowman coming out from his cities, and I do see he's getting a military engineer to start building up pathways here and there. We're gonna need to see where is he gonna prioritize that one to go. On the eastern side, looks like Mongolia is punching through towards the capital city of Sweden, but I gotta say, even though this looks terrible, I think when the Karolians come out, there will be no way for these Mongolian units to actually take another city. Who did manage to get Ipfadlan? Khaldun. Hungary. So, okay, Poland got Newton. Khaldun was picked up by Hungary. I see Jacob Fugler over there for the extra envoys is on Hungary. Again, pretty important. While we do have Amina on Rome. Let's see what Rome is doing. So, still getting attacked, but it looks like he's getting out with a decent amount of units. A new knight's coming out from Kume. He shouldn't be far away from getting cuirassiers, which again is going to be a technology that Valeb is probably not going to get anytime soon. 6 turns for siege tactics, and then Valeb also needs to get military military academies. So what's that called? Not military science. There we go, science. This is what it is. And while we're going to see all of these industrial zones finished, I'm pretty sure Sprig is going to get a lot more production. He's already on 227, more than double than his opponents over here. We do have Tiris 283. We do have also Pompey 239, and I do see Chuck on 116, right next to Virgiles on 119. But again, Karolians are coming up soon. Let's actually see. Is he going to get the boost from Sprig? No, he already has the boost. Okay. And that's a GG right there. FDLV finishing guys this very quickly. He got it going very quickly. Very nice. Very nice. It looks like the power of the Polish nation can withstand the test of time. We did have Spain over there struggling on the coast to hold back the Hungarian troops. And we did have on the eastern side Grand Colombia, man, trying to get into the borders of Rome. Spring just said, no, stop there. You want to trespass this territory. And that's it between FDLV and their opponents over here. Let's actually finish the prediction really quickly, get to put an outcome. It looks like, yeah, FDLV was kind of on the point over here. Let's get into the, I would say, CivFR channel. Let's find it first. Where are they? I found it. GG, well played.
Ouais,
avec des si refait le monde, j'avais calculé tout ça.
J'avais calculé tout ça.
Ouais, mec, attention.
Après,
Le calibre du joueur là. Hein.
Il y a quand même play inondable plus volcan. À un moment, il y a un truc qui va péter quoi.
Ouais, j'ai la Lyon qui protège.
Non,
T'as
mais quoi.
pris 10 fois sur la roulette russe, au bout d'un moment, ça te pète à la gueule quoi.
Ah, j'avoue que c'était quand même une belle explosion de volcan, quoi. Toute la ville, elle...
Ouais, c'était pas mal. Ouais.
les deux armes derrière, le moché, le spad, le piqué dans la ville, quasiment tué.
Mais quoi qu'il arrive, il y a 2 hussards qui arrivent et mon poche il repart. Enfin.
Comment ça, les hussards qui arrivent?
Bah, si jamais, enfin tu vois, même si jamais j'arrive à push quelque chose, il n'y a pas
Ah.
d'espoir de pouvoir débloquer le conscient de victoire avec ça.
Ah, dans 3 tours, j'ai les carolins.
Oui, non, mais je sais que de toutes les façons, il n'y a aucun espoir.
Belle unité, le carolin.
Belle
Ah oui.
unité.
Ah, c'est dommage qu'on en ait pas vu quoi.
Dommage.
Ouais, on CC avant pour ça. Hein. On met une 16 bleue, donc bon. Voilà.
Après, il y avait les hussards ailés qui faisaient la police. C'était vraiment la police suprême sur toute la map, je pense, les hussards ailés là.
Non,
Ouais.
mais j'ai pas. En fait, j'ai mal anticipé le truc. Je pensais pas que ça allait arriver direct. Je pensais que j'avais encore 4-5 tours devant moi et en fait, non.
Je pense que mes collègues pourront témoigner, mais en plus, ça arrive un peu late parce qu'il n'y a pas de thunes du côté des Freritos. Sinon, il y a des hussards qui arrivaient plus vite.
Ouais, mais
Ouais,
en fait, je
c'est
sais
la
pas.
Omega
Ouais,
S.
j'aurais. Du coup, je dois changer mon BO et je dois faire vraiment autre chose quoi pour défendre.
Bah, des unités quoi, ça suffit normalement pour défendre.
Ouais, j'aurais dû faire plus de piqué.
Et il y a eu l'explosion de volcan, mais ce que vous avez pas vu, c'est la plaine inondable, la crue qui tue le scout, ce qui doit faire le tunnel chez le Romain. Hein.
Alors ça.
Ça, vous savez pas, mais.
Le tunnel, je suis Romain.
Ouais, le
Ouais,
tunnel
Romain.
dans la montagne qui va chez le
Lequel,
Romain,
ça
il a été tué.
Ah, une plaine inondable. Donc
Attends,
là, vraiment.
on parle de quel tunnel chez le Romain?
Dans les montagnes à droite là.
Celui qui a pas parce que mon scout est mort.
Oui.
Vraiment à droite de l'Empire mongol, là, vraiment proche de la mer et tout?
Ouais. Ouais, il y avait des scouts qui arrivaient là et il y a une
En fait,
crue qui a décimé la population.
Mon scout, il est mort sur la Platco à Ami.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna finish here. I'm gonna send you to Malm stream, and I'm gonna still sit in the chat over there. But I think, well, it's still gonna be French, right, being talked over here, and I don't want to disturb them with the questions in English. So let's talk tomorrow. We're gonna have a game 1700 GMT from the CPL Premier, and we're gonna see how that is going. Have a great evening, everybody, and see you next time. Thank you so much for the follows, much appreciated for the subs, and of course your presence over here on the stream. Bye, bye, bye.